Both Saiyans power up their blast.
It's peak! It's all peak!
Dragon Ball is a great anime, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at the moment of Dragon Ball where
I ain't gonna lie, it's like my favorite arc.
so for me, this is where Dragon Ball certainly hits its stride. But this is for a lot of you guys where you guys started your Dragon Ball experience. I said it right the second time, not the first time. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially at the Dragon Ball Z manga. And as you might have just heard in the background,
We're at the Saiyan Saga. Here the f we go.
The farmer is outside handling chores when suddenly a massive object plummets from the sky at a distance.
and already scaling has hit a new high. The strongest character in Dragon Ball history has approached.
Pondering whether it's a meteor or a UFO, the farmer leaps into his truck to investigate. To his surprise, he discovers a small space pod at the heart of a giant crater. The space pod begins to unfold and an individual emerges. The stranger expresses irritation towards someone named Kakarot for there still being inhabitants on planet Earth. Perplexed, the farmer wonders about the identity of this individual, and a device on the alien's eye emits a beep. Mocking the farmer for having a meager battle power of only 5, the alien is amused. The alien moves toward the farmer, and in an attempt to defend himself, the farmer shoots his shotgun, but the alien effortlessly catches the bullet and hurls it back, hitting the farmer and killing him. The eye device
He off-guarded the farmer. The farmer was holding his power level back. Didn't know that his attack could be reflected. That power was... It's just a bunch of bullshit on there. But the farmer would stomp if he was prepared. But that's the power. That's how much you need to be a lot mentally locked in. People don't talk about that in Dragon Ball. Super Saiyan Goku got hit with a rock really hard. You know, he wasn't locked in. He was so beneath him. Raditz was so fucking beneath him. It wasn't fucking ready. Speaking of Raditz,
Who the hell's that?
you feel me? No, but seriously, this is one thing about the Saiyan Saga that I think, for starters, and we're already like not even a minute into this, that I think is underrated, because so many people tapped in to Dragon Ball after knowing what Super Saiyan is. Seeing Goku versus Vegeta, or hell, even just seeing this to start to the anime, a lot of people don't understand how crazy it was when Raditz shows up and inevitably does what he is about to do. I think this is like arguably some of the most underrated shit in Dragon Ball, just because of like how many people's Dragon Ball origin story is knowledge even after this, let alone this being the origin for them.
device beeps again, prompting
Because,
the
like, who the
alien
fuck
to
is this
notice a
guy?
substantial power in the distance, leading him to fly.
You watch
toward
Dragon
it,
Ball, who
suspecting
the
it
fuck is
might be
this?
Kakarot. At the same time, Piccolo stands menacingly over a mountainous region and suddenly senses a formidable force approaching, initially thinking it might be Son Goku. However, Piccolo
That's racist.
surprised to notice the stranger instead. Displeased that he didn't find Kakarot, the alien and Piccolo exchange words, with the alien checking his eye device, revealing Piccolo's battle power of 322. Despite Piccolo's objections, the alien confidently
Jeopardy question,
dismisses
write
him
that
as
down.
no match. In an angered response,
We need to do Jeopardy too. TSO members that we might have on Jeopardy, hey, this is going to be on there.
Piccolo unleashes a devastating shockwave at the alien. However, when the smoke dissipates, the stranger remains unharmed, asserting that all Piccolo managed to do was create a show of dust. Piccolo stands in fear as the stranger readies himself to retaliate, but suddenly his eye device beeps again, detecting an even greater power level further away. Convinced that it must be Kakarot this time, the alien departs, leaving Piccolo astonished and unable to comprehend the situation. As he
Damn.
flies away, the alien declares that Kakarot has lost sight of the pride of the strongest warriors in all the universe, the
shit.
Saiyan race. At Kame House, Bulma cheerfully announces her arrival
What's
as
good,
she strolls
Bulma?
in, showcasing her new, short, boyish haircut. Master Roshi,
why
the
she gotta,
turtle, and
why I gotta be boyish? You know, it's 2024. You can't say that, Justin. Nothing about this is boyish.
Krillin express their joy at her arrival, and Bulma reveals a special
Yeah,
gift for Master
I can
Roshi.
gaslight with the
Playfully,
best
he
of
wonders
them.
if the gift involves feeling her up, prompting Bulma to punch him. Meanwhile, Goku is soaring toward Kame House on the flying Nimbus.
Glorious King
At
is
the
back!
same time, Krillin inquires about Yamcha, and Bulma dismissively mentions him, exclaiming she doesn't care about him after what he did to her. She then changes topics and inquires about launch, and Krillin informs her that she went off in pursuit of Tien 5 years ago. As
Here's Bulma talking about my boyfriend fumbled and Goku pulling up with a tot. The duality. Did Goku choose right? Did Yamcha do wrong? Mixture of both?
Goku approaches Kame house. To
Type
everyone's
shit.
surprise, Goku is holding a little boy in his arms. Bulma inquires about the child as she steps outside, and Krillin jokingly questions if Goku is taking up babysitting. However,
Well, Krillin, that's pretty much a dumb assumption. The thing has a tail.
Goku reveals that this little boy is his son. Everyone is taken aback as Goku places the child down. The boy is dressed in a stylish outfit with a hat adorned with the 4-star ball.
Yeah. I would like to introduce you to
Young money go easy, about to make shit easy.
His name is Son Gohan. Surprised by Gohan's good manners, Bulma then notices he has a tail reminiscent of Goku's past. Concerned, the group asks if anything peculiar happens on the night of a full moon, but Goku explains that they go to bed pretty early around his house and wonders about their inquiry, but Master Roshi brushes it off. Krillin wonders if Gohan is as strong as—
You should 100% tell Goku that Gohan looks at a full moon and they all die. Why? Look, I get why you're not trying to, but like, Goku trauma be damned. Hey, gang, you turn into a giant ape and try to kill us all.
Their conversation is interrupted though, as suddenly Goku becomes serious as he senses a formidable power approaching. Everyone else is oblivious, but Goku states that it's nothing like he's ever felt before. The alien then lands at Kame house, much to everyone's surprise. He recognizes Kakarot as the spitting image of his father and questions why Kakarot hasn't eradicated all humans.
Why does he keep calling me Carrot?
As he was supposed to. Krillin, thinking the stranger is drunk, approaches him rudely, but Goku warns him not to get too close. Unfortunately though, it's too late, and the alien smacks Krillin with his tail, sending him through Kame house.
That was disrespectful. He could have just smacked Buddy, kicked Buddy. He chose the tail. He chose to literally barely, like the most minimal and yet disrespectful thing possible.
But grows surprised at the revelation of his tail wrapped around his waist like a belt.
Yeah, and at this point, if you're Goku, you can't deny the shit. This nigga might be my brother.
Goku panics about the tail, and the alien states that
nigga touchdown said, you look like your pops, bro. Bro, who the fuck? Pops, what the fuck you talking? Oh, shit.
Kakarot has finally figured out
this point,
who he is.
he might be
However,
cooking.
Goku is confused, and the alien speculates that Kakarot must have suffered a severe head injury. Goku insists he's Son Goku, and not whoever this Kakarot is, and the alien demands a straightforward answer about whether he was hit on the head or not. Goku vaguely recalls a head injury from his childhood, noting the scar, and Master Roshi mentions his conversation with Goku's grandfather, stating that long ago, Son Gohan found a baby with a tail and a violent personality. One day, Gohan accidentally dropped the baby in a valley, causing a severe head injury. The baby nearly died, but miraculously survived. Subsequently, the violent personality disappeared, and the baby became an obedient, well-behaved boy. Goku
type shit.
Stranger begins to explain that he and Kakarot are the same, as Kakarot is no Earthling, but a Saiyan warrior, a member of the most powerful race in the universe.
Again, like, I think people appreciate this but don't really understand like how crazy this is, because it explains so much.
The stranger then declares himself as Raditz, Goku's older brother. This revelation surprises
that's his
everyone,
brother.
and Goku finds the notion absurd. Krillin then questions why Goku would be on Earth if he's an alien. Raditz then simplifies the situation, stating that Kakarot was sent to Earth to eliminate the humans obstructing the Saiyans' planetary conquest. He states that Saiyans locate hospitable planets and sell them to other species, but in order to do so, all inhabitants must be wiped out first.
That's kind of crazy.
On to state that while adults are
I don't want to like sound fucked up, but like, wouldn't it be beneficial to just enslave them versus to wipe them out? And you know what?
To planets with high-powered inhabitants. Babies like Kakarot are sent to the weaker planets like Earth, where they can grow stronger under the influence of the planet's full moon. Goku inquires about the moon, and Raditz explains a Saiyan's ability to transform into a great ape by looking at the full moon. Master Roshi, Bulma, and Krillin recall Goku's transformation in the past, but Goku remains unaware of what the great ape is. Suddenly, Raditz notices Goku's tail is missing and questions what happened to it, and Goku clarifies that it was cut off some time ago. An enraged Raditz disassociates both himself and his brother from the humans, but Goku emphasizes that he doesn't care if they're related or if he's an alien. Goku rejects Raditz's idea of him and confidently tells him to leave Earth, prompting Raditz.
That nigga say, yeah, my name Goku though, nigga.
Now get the fuck out!
I love this guy.
Raditz to state he can't
My name's
do
Goku
that,
now,
and
so
reveal that there are only
get
a
out.
few Saiyans left in the universe. Unfortunately, their home planet was destroyed in a meteor collision, wiping out most Saiyans, including their parents, but Goku remains unfazed. Raditz explains that there are only 4
Well, I got a story for you, but I don't know that story yet.
Saiyans
Meteors!
left, including himself and Goku.
Meteor!
And he forced Goku to join them, as there's a planet they
Yeah!
need to conquer, and Goku's aid is the last piece
Meteor!
of the puzzle they need to dominate.
Totally!
It incites the thrill of battle and attempts to appeal to Goku's Saiyan instincts, but Goku remains steadfast in his refusal to join him, stating he'd rather die than slaughter innocent people. Raditz strikes Goku in the stomach, incapacitating him, and seizes Gohan. One day to reconsider his offer. However, he states that should Goku decide to join the Saiyans, they'll need proof of his good intentions.
Oh, wow.
Raditz then tells Goku that to prove himself, he must present him with the corpses of 100 Earthlings on the very island they stand on. Otherwise, he'll kill Gohan.
Okay, well, he can't do that here. But Goku, if you want to have a level 3 read, just go back to the Red Ribbon Army base. I have to call it out. That nigga,
You've already caught 100 bodies, you fucking psycho!
yeah, he's already done that. And that shit was brutal. He's already done it. Just pull up the hey, let's go to Red Ribbon. Shit.
Raditz reiterates
Ben
his
did
demand
that.
for Goku to eliminate 100 Earthlings, as Goku, barely able to move,
You
listens
sent
to
them
Raditz
niggas to the
deem Earth
woo.
the next target of the Saiyans after they finish their business on another remote planet. Raditz states that he and his 2 friends could wipe out Earth's population in a little less than a month, so Kakarot taking a few human
Nasty
lives should
downplay.
be nothing. Weekly, Goku pleads for Raditz to release his child,
Wipe
and
him out in
unnoticed
the
by
hand swipe,
everyone,
but okay.
Piccolo watches from the rear of the house, seething with anger. Raditz begins to take off, but not before warning his brother not to fight him, as he'd surely be defeated, leaving Gohan crying for his father on the beach while Goku lies.
I hate my uncle.
Raditz leaves, and cursing the predicament, Goku summons the flying Nimbus. However, Krillin and Master Roshi object, questioning his chances of victory. The group take a minute to compose themselves, and Krillin questions what their next move will be, noting the strength of Goku's brother is unlike anything they've ever seen. Goku,
Training Art
rising
Part
to his
3?
feet, identifies Raditz's tail as his weak point, and says that if he can somehow manage to grab it, he can defeat him. Master
W
Roshi
strat.
concurs and notes that Goku used to have the same weakness, but Goku acknowledges that he can't fight Raditz alone. The group prepare to depart. They're told that they don't stand a chance as Piccolo reveals himself. Goku questions Piccolo's presence, and Bulma moves away in horror. Piccolo explains he's already encountered Raditz once before, and states that Krillin and Master Roshi won't be any help in the fight. The
Damn.
solution he proposes is a team up between himself and Goku, confident that if they fight together, they might be able to overpower Raditz.
This nigga Raditz been here, caught a body, kidnapped a new character, and forced a unholy team up. Rather than, if you've watched original Dragon Ball, you were awaiting Goku versus Piccolo Jr. or Goku versus Piccolo Part 3 or Piccolo Jr. Part 2. That's what you had the expectations on when you tapped into Dragon Ball Z. Or when you at least heard of it, unless you watched like a trailer or some shit. Instead, you get, Goku's an alien. He has a tot. That nigga's kidnapped. And these 2 niggas that you just could have swore would have a fight to the death, they're going to team up first. Like, again, this is some shit. I'm going to keep harping on it. This is some shit that, like, is overblown now because we're so used to the story. But Raditz is genuinely like an instant fuck you domino trump card. Like the nigga literally flips the table over, but instead of rage quitting, it's just a whole new board game. Like it's just so crazy to me.
Skeptical of
It's
Piccolo's
just so
change of
crazy in
heart,
hindsight.
learns that Raditz obstructs Piccolo's plans for world domination. However, Piccolo states that once
You were
Raditz
playing
is
sorry,
gone,
but now
he'll
it's a
be coming
fucking
for
game of
Goku
Monopoly.
Next.
Ball up.
Reluctantly, the 2 agree to collaborate for now. Meanwhile, at the crater, Raditz becomes irritated by Gohan's crying and decides to lock the child up in his space pod.
Excuse me? Does that say the blood of the Saiyans runs through you? Me, you, and your father.
It's gonna be bloodline rules! Mama Chi-Chi, your son is gonna have to experience bloodline rules.
The final
Going to search
boss.
for food. However, his
Mama
eye device
Chi-Chi.
beeps, detecting a battle power of 710 nearby, precisely from his own pod. Raditz refuses
Let's
to
do it.
believe that a young child
Let's do it.
possesses such strength, suspecting his device is malfunctioning. At the same time,
Let's
Goku
do
tells
it.
Piccolo that they're close and suggests
Unironically, side note, do you guys miss that what if? They didn't do well, but like a lot of people talk about it.
that they descend slowly to sneak up on Raditz, but Piccolo reveals it won't make a difference, as Raditz knows they're coming thanks to the device on his ear, capable of sensing a target's position and strength. Opting for a different approach, Goku decides they have no choice but to attack his brother head on. Meanwhile,
Yeah, at this point, you think the
Raditz's
scouter would
device
pick him
once
up, and
again
which he did,
registers
so.
a 710 reading, leading him to believe it's definitely broken. However, readings from another direction emerge, with two distinct values of 322 and 334. One of them matches Kakarot's battle power, and confused, as he states there's no way Kakarot would try to challenge him, Raditz once again concludes that his device must be broken. Suddenly,
Look, man, you don't know your brother, aka the glorious king of the verse. You that nigga?
He just don't give a fuck.
the device wasn't malfunctioning after all, and Gohan indeed possesses a battle power of 710. Goku and Piccolo
Hey, y'all know my glorious king. Some of y'all glorious king in the pod right now.
That nigga waiting for a reason.
4 years old. That nigga just waiting for a reason to crash out. That's some of y'all glorious king. And at this moment, I ain't really got no hate.
touch down, and Raditz
That nigga
questions why his
waiting for a
brother is
reason to
shown up,
crash
to
out.
which Goku demands the return of his son. Raditz questions
And you
Goku's
giving him a
intent to
good one.
refuse his Saiyan heritage and oppose his older brother, and Goku confirms, exclaiming he has no brother, as Raditz charges at them. In an
Oh, shit.
instant, he appears behind them and delivers a swift elbow to their backs.
Okay.
Shocked by Raditz's speed, Goku and Piccolo wonder how he did it, and Raditz states their mediocre defenses will only keep them alive for a few minutes. As Goku and Piccolo contemplate their next moves, Raditz decides to share a piece of information before their demise.
Talk to me.
He states that the two other surviving Saiyans possess battle powers much greater than his own.
But them niggas not here.
Piccolo and Goku
Get off they dick, them
contemplate
niggas
the
not here.
formidable strength of the Saiyans, and as Piccolo states Goku must be excited, Goku denies this, stating that this time he's a little nervous.
Oh,
Opting
shit.
to deal with his Raditz in a
Let's
series
go.
of rapid
Let's go.
strikes. Despite their efforts, Raditz evades and counters with a powerful back kick, thwarting their advance, and takes flight. Goku and Piccolo ascend into the sky, but
They
Raditz
just
suddenly
failing.
unleashes a dual energy blast down at the two, which Goku manages
Niggas
to
winning the
avoid.
2v1 right
Piccolo,
now.
However, suffers an injury to his left arm. As explosions ensue on both sides of the blast, Goku stands, and Raditz seizes the opportunity to launch a surprise attack from behind, propelling Goku through the air. Weakly, Goku rises and suddenly shows concern for Piccolo as he observes the severe damage to Piccolo's left arm.
Oh. You know, the shoulder injuries in Dragon Ball, huh? I didn't realize it until we started rewatching. A lot of you guys got weak ass shoulders. Now, there's a character that stands above all else here, but Jesus Christ. That's the second time, Piccolo.
Arm. Undeterred, Piccolo states he can still fight, prompting uncontrollable laughter from Raditz. In the midst of this, Piccolo inquires if Goku has some sort of new trick up his sleeve, but Goku denies this, stating he's all out. Piccolo then says
shit.
he has no choice and begins to tell Goku about something new he's been developing. Piccolo announces his special beam cannon, while Goku engages Raditz.
Yeah.
Piccolo continues charging his attack, while Raditz turns the tables, landing several hits on Goku.
That's fine,
before
we're a tank.
kicking him into
We
the
eat those.
distance. Goku, however,
Barely.
regains control, ascends into the air, and prepares a Kamehameha.
Yes, sir.
Raditz panics as his eye device indicates Goku's rising battle power of
yeah, I know.
924, and realizes Goku can somehow focus and increase his battle power deliberately. Meanwhile, Piccolo's
Wait, you can't do that? But you shot blast too. You suck. I thought when you were doing that, you had full control, but you don't even know how to combine the. You deserve. You know what?
power level is caught on the Saiyans device as well.
I'm with Vegeta. Who's Vegeta? I'm with him.
30 and rising, leaving Raditz astounded. At the same time, Goku fires the
watch out, nigga.
Narrowly dodged by Raditz, who attempts to
I seen
escape,
that sweat on
but
your
is
forehead. You
pursued
scared
by the redirected blast. Raditz, however, prepares to take the blast head on and manages to stop it with his hands, surviving the attack.
Shit.
To Goku's disbelief, Raditz remains unharmed, and the Saiyan retaliates, sending a shockwave at the battered Goku, who falls
He's
to the
still
ground
strong as
with
hell.
battered
He just
clothing.
shit.
As Raditz rushes in and prepares to strike the vulnerable Goku, Piccolo completes his key charge. Raditz is taken aback as his eye device reads a power level of 1330, realizing that Goku and Piccolo possess remarkable control over their power. And before Raditz can react, Piccolo unleashes his special beam cannon directly at the Saiyan. As the blast hurls toward Raditz, a bright flash of light ensues amongst the combatants. However, Raditz somehow managed to survive the attack as he dodged at the last minute, leaving Piccolo astonished as he only managed to graze the Saiyan's shoulder. Raditz states that had the attack actually hit him head on, he wouldn't have survived, and Piccolo fears the worst as Raditz, though irritated by the minor injury, prepares to unleash a counterattack. Raditz
Okay, so Raditz, you now know that they can kill you. Lock in.
Bids Piccolo a farewell, but suddenly he's halted by pain as Goku's grabbed his tail.
You immediately got cooked. You know, I'm glad I'm rereading this, rewatching it. Yeah, you suck, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. You're not good at the game.
And Piccolo seizes the opportunity and instructs Goku to
GG's.
hold on while he prepares another
All right,
special
Raditz.
beam.
We'll see you later.
Raditz, in desperation, pleads with Goku not to kill him. Despite
God,
Goku's
W,
initial
gaslighting.
dismissive response, Raditz claims to have had a change of heart, expressing a desire to quietly depart from the planet. Piccolo urges Goku to ignore Raditz's pleas, but Raditz continues to implore Goku to believe.
Are you really going to kill your one and only brother? Goku with a valid response. I was only bluffing. I swear. Let me go and I'll leave this planet. Okay, Goku, this is like a bronze medal performance, Seal Dog. I'm not even gonna lie. I know I've done some terrible things, but I swear I'll keep my promise. This is like horrid manipulate. Goku, what the fuck?
Urges Goku to ignore Raditz's pleas, but Raditz continues to
I can't even
implore
pretend
Goku
I don't know what's about to
believe
happen.
him, despite
Goku, this is
Piccolo's
awful.
repeated warnings.
The brother line was the best. Oh,
Goku
God.
releases Raditz, who seizes the opportunity to elbow Goku in the face, sending
That was horrible. It wasn't even like clever dialogue. He's just like the worst liar.
him flying backward. Hovering over Goku, Raditz steps on his chest, asserting that Goku is too soft to be a Saiyan and disassociates himself with him, stating that he has no issues with killing anyone, even his younger brother. With his foot pressed firmly on Goku's chest, Raditz declares that death is imminent, prompting screams of pain from Goku. Raditz goads Piccolo to attack him again, stating that he'll be dead soon as well, and Piccolo contemplates the likelihood of Raditz evading another special beam cannon. As all hope seems lost, suddenly, the eye device alerts Raditz as Gohan violently emerges from Raditz's space pod, destroying it in the process.
Okay.
Much to everyone's surprise,
So he was at 710 earlier. He was able to dodge a special beam cannon. Raditz, you're fine. No problem.
Gohan lands visibly enraged, tears streaming down his face. Goku urges
That's how I used to be. Not gonna lie.
Gohan
No, like this is me, bro. As a tot, my adults would gaslight me into being a crybaby. Bro, I don't think you understood. I wasn't sad, I was pissed. I keep telling people, when I was a kid, no, I wasn't sad. I was that fucking angry. I was fuming. I wasn't they're making fun of me. No. That's not what it is, you old fuck. I am this pissed off that I am literally sitting there contemplating violence, and because I don't want to inflict it, I am just fuming. I was not crying because I am sad. This is literally all of my anger pouring out of my eyes. But you old motherfuckers confuse this for sadness. I'm not sad. I am just that pissed off.
lands visibly enraged, tears streaming down his face. Goku urgently instructs him to flee, while Raditz panics as his eye device registers a power level of 13.
Well, how strong was the special beam cannon? Hold on. 1330. 1307. So Gohan just says, fuck
Fuck the special beam cannon.
Damn near. Okay.
There's a power level of 1307 from the young enraged boy. Violently, Gohan yells for the man to stop hurting
Mind you, this if it's not still going up.
his dad as he launches himself at Raditz, forcefully headbutting him in the chest and cracking his armor. Gohan lands and reverts to his normal state, leaving Raditz staggered. Goku
Hey, no. Stay mad. Hey, Piccolo, quickly. I'm gonna kill your dad. 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 We're about to kill Goku. We're about to kill Goku. Oh my God, he can't. He's weak. He's like, someone piss him off again.
Raditz slowly regains his composure. He dismissively remarks that Gohan's battle power has dropped to 1 and proceeds to smack him away, knocking him out. As
Goheezy is unable to battle.
Goku pleads with him to stop. However, ignoring Goku's pleas, Raditz continues on, stating that Gohan has much more power than Goku, but it's a shame he won't learn to use it. As the Saiyan draws closer to finishing the job, Goku seizes the opportunity, leaping up and positioning himself behind Raditz, trapping him in a full Nelson hold. As Raditz, Piccolo begins to charge his ki once more. With determination, Piccolo smugly apologizes for the wait, as Goku yells for him to unleash his attack as he declares the special beam cannon and unleashes the
Oh my God!
The warriors plummet to the ground with severe blood.
Double kill.
He learns from Piccolo that Goku won't be dead for long, as he can be revived using the Dragon Balls. Raditz curses his brother, but laughs, revealing that everything that transpired today has been broadcasted to his other Saiyan comrades in space. He predicts their
Nigga said I was wearing a wire,
anticipating the devastation they'll bring. Struggling through their injuries,
Nigga couldn't handle bloodline rules. Nigga couldn't handle the crossroads, so he snitched to the other bloodline members. Nigga called
and Piccolo, frustrated with Raditz's ominous ramblings,
the original
decides
snitch.
to end his life. At the same time, aboard a flying plane, Master Roshi, Bulma, and Krillin spot Piccolo standing alone. In the depths of space on a remote planet, a bald, mustached alien with an eye device confirms that Raditz is dead. Another alien, smaller with wild hair and a similar eye device.
Okay, I believe him. I ain't gonna lie. It didn't take me 10 seconds to, like, believe Raditz when he said that both of these niggas are stronger. I didn't even need to be like not 7 years old to look at the short one and think he was the strongest either. I firmly believe this shit.
States that Raditz was
I was like, oh hell no.
Okay,
Okay, he weren't bluffing. Them niggas got
less than 10,000. However, he muses over the Dragon Ball's wish-granting abilities. The larger alien suggests reviving Raditz, but the smaller one deems it a waste and expresses a desire for eternal life, an idea that the larger alien concurs with. Both
Another one of y'all glorious kings has entered the chat, man. Here we go.
aliens take off from the planet space pods resembling Raditz's, discussing Kakarot's child's remarkable high battle power, speculating that the mix of both Saiyan and Earthling blood produces a powerful hybrid. The larger alien hints at the concept of a Super Saiyan and contemplates breeding with Earthlings to re-establish a stronger.
You know, now, but that's not you're not entirely wrong. You're not 100% wrong. It's just you know, keep the what's the hypothesis? Let's keep talking. Let's not call Nappa stupid. Let's not ridicule the guy. Let him keep talking. Cause you calling this a Super Saiyan? You hold on. It's not the worst take I've heard.
Saiyan Empire. However, the smaller alien argues that the children would likely be too strong for their own good and opts to sticking to the original plan of wiping out all life on Earth. Back on Earth, Piccolo recounts the events to Krillin and Master Roshi, while Bulma tends to Gohan. And Goku peacefully passes away as his body mysteriously disappears.
Damn.
Piccolo suspects Kami must have intervened and believes
that nigga went out like a gangster too. Glorious King Part 500,000,076. Also, why the fuck did Kami kidnap Goku?
The deity has a plan for Goku. At the same time, the two remaining Saiyans decide to enter hibernation for their lengthy journey to Earth. Bulma inquires about Goku's body being taken by Kami, and Master Roshi expresses relief that it was Kami who intervened. Krillin notices Gohan's 4-star ball hat and suggests gathering the other Dragon Balls to revive Goku. Bulma, approaching Raditz, instructs Krillin to retrieve the device. After putting it on, Bulma notes that the technology is incredible. Roshi queries Piccolo Piccolo's plans, but stops mid-sentence as he witnesses Piccolo regenerating his missing arm, shocking everyone. Piccolo instructs the group to search for the Dragon Balls while Kami deals with Goku.
I don't know why he didn't scare Raditz and do that. Who cares?
Take Goku's son.
I guess it didn't really change
Krillin
much, or wouldn't
that
have.
Piccolo intends to eat Gohan, but Piccolo clarifies that Gohan has untapped fighting potential. Piccolo promises to return the boy after a year, but not a moment before, and takes off, as Krillin fears the impending scolding from Goku and Chi-Chi. Meanwhile,
well, Goku ain't gonna do nothing. He's dead. There's that.
in the afterlife, a grand station with houses in the clouds features a path leading to a large building. Souls walk down the path, directed by a guide to face judgment. Inside, Kami and Goku, now with a halo, approaches a massive desk where King Yema sits. Kami requests Goku to receive training from someone named King Kai, and King Yema, after reviewing Goku's achievements, questions his choice to traverse what's known as Snake Way to get to King Kai instead of going to heaven. In the midst of this discussion, Goku wonders if aliens also arrive here when they die, and Kami explains that everyone in the universe comes
your brother, right? Straight to hell.
for judgment before King Yema. Goku then inquires about Raditz, and Yema reveals that he saw him and sent him straight to hell. Goku questions if Raditz put up a fight, and Yema confirms, but states that he overpowered him. Goku expresses admiration and wonders if he should be trained by Yema instead, leading Kami to disclose that King Kai is stronger than King Yema. Yema overhears this and threatens to send Kami to hell in the future, but Kami nervously tries to play it off. Goku receives approval to train with King.
So God's getting ratioed by someone who looks like the devil, and that's all because he said there's a gaudier God that's stronger than the devil who's stronger than God. Yep. Just believe in what you want at this point.
King Kai, and Yema points him in the direction to begin his journey through Snake Way. However, he tells Goku not to come crying to him if he falls off Snake Way on his way to his destination. Goku takes off, expressing gratitude, and Kami reflects on the impending danger to Earth, thinking that while Goku's gone, the Earth's only hope is Gohan, but wonders how he'll turn out, as there's no telling how Piccolo will raise him for the next year. Goku learns he must traverse a 1,000,000-kilometer long road to reach King Kai. Shocked,
that's
Goku
light.
wonders if
I do that in
anyone
6
has ever
minutes.
reached the end, and the guide explains that King Yema managed to do so in the past 100 million years. The guide then warns Goku about falling through the clouds, as if he does, he'll fall into hell and never escape. Goku
Okay, that's
acknowledges
nice.
this and wishes he brought a lunch, but is informed that he doesn't need food as he's dead. Goku then questions the guide on if he knows fortune teller Baba.
Wait, so you don't need food, but you can be hungry? Oh, that's a bitch. That's actually that's fucked. So I don't starve to death, but I can just be hungry as fuck? Oh God.
Goku tells him to ask her if she can tell Master Roshi not to bring him back to life for 1 year.
You ain't gonna die,
With
nigga, so who
Goku
cares?
sets
Well, I
off
mean,
using
damn,
his
but I'm
energy
hungry,
to
bro.
fly. And meanwhile, Roshi contemplates breaking the news of Goku and Gohan to Chi-Chi and makes Krillin do it, expecting her disapproval. At the same time,
Well, duh.
Goku, having used up all his energy flying, opts to run along Snake Way. Piccolo leads
This is the Gohan training arc. This is where we see the bond of the Green Man meets the Green Man. You feel me? This is where the two boys team up and let's get it going.
He's been unconscious since Raditz knocked him out. In a rather abrupt manner, Piccolo drops Gohan into the water to jolt him awake, and when the boy does so, he wonders what's going on. Announcing they need to talk, Gohan turns and notices Piccolo, and Piccolo is met with Gohan's fear, who starts crying and desperately calls.
I forgot how much of a fucking coward Gohan was. Now, obviously he's a tot. Before y'all get mad, obviously he's a fucking tot. But I forgot how much Gohan is just like, where's my poppy? Where's my dad? Pa. He's almost like, oh shit, I just connected the dots. And he just like her. Oh! It's the bloodline. It's the bloodline rules. You gotta be a bitch for your father. If he ain't in your life, your grandfather. It's the bloodline rule. Christ.
The boy continues to cry, and Piccolo sternly commands him to be silent or he'll break his neck, and Gohan complies. Piccolo then explains to Gohan that his father was killed protecting him, and as Gohan breaks into tears, Piccolo yells at him to stop. Piccolo goes on to state that Goku's friends will use the Dragon Balls to revive him next year, but a more significant problem looms. Two even more formidable adversaries are set to attack Earth, so they don't have much time. Even with Goku's return, Piccolo says that their combined efforts won't be enough to thwart the impending threat alone, so they'll need Gohan's help. Piccolo declares his intention to train Gohan to defend the Earth, despite Gohan's protest that he doesn't know how to fight at all. Piccolo insists Gohan possesses latent power, and he intends to bring it to the surface. Gohan continues to deny this, calling Piccolo a liar.
You're a bully and a liar.
To prove him wrong. To demonstrate, Piccolo grabs Gohan's head and hurls him at it.
Fantastic father. So I know this is the agenda that I'm willing to push. So hey, frame 1, hey kid, I'll break your fucking neck. Frame 2, yeah, meet this fucking mountain.
Decides to prove him wrong.
Frame 2, yeah, I'm just gonna palm your face, and we're gonna chuck you at this mountain, and we're gonna pray that your hidden potential unleashes, because if it doesn't, you're gonna die.
Gohan's head and hurls him at a nearby
just pig fatherhood.
With Piccolo privately hoping for the boy's powers to show itself, Gohan becomes enraged mid-flight, unleashing a powerful blast that obliterates the mountain, resulting in a massive explosion. When the smoke dissipates, Gohan sits in front of a large crater he created, and Piccolo himself is astonished, thinking that Gohan's power is even greater than he imagined. Piccolo then thinks to himself that he's about to
you gotta consider he headbutt Raditz on accident. That was like damn near on purpose. That nigga got so mad and said, "I hate you, Rock, fuck you, Rock." Like that headbutt was leave my daddy alone, but he just ran at the nigga. That nigga got mad and was kind of like pointing at the Rock and then, a blast and shit.
Who could very well be his greatest adversary in the future. Amazed by his own feat, Gohan learns from Piccolo about his hidden power emerging in moments of high emotion. However, Piccolo emphasizes that such power alone won't suffice in battles.
Gohan fans, I don't want to fight. I want to become a great scholar. Y'all should be happy, man. Y'all should be happy, man. He did. Hey, round of applause for Gohan, man. He did. He always wanted this. He always wanted this. He always wanted to be a scholar. You call yourself a Gohan fan, but you're not happy that he became a scholar. You ain't no Gohan fan. Y'all not Gohan fans. My man, if you was a fan of Gohan, he been wanted this scholarship, bro.
Gohan expresses a desire to become a scholar rather than a martial artist.
Absolutely.
Piccolo asserts that defeating the two Saiyans threatening Earth takes precedence. Terrified, Gohan confesses his fear, prompting Piccolo to threaten him once more. Urgently, Piccolo decides to commence training immediately and instructs Gohan to remove
Threatens to kill him. That's Gohan, 3 good dad moments.
Train under his resurrected father, faces Piccolo's mockery and insults aimed at Goku, as he states he's not suited to be an effective teacher. Concerned about the upcoming training, Gohan questions what he should do, and Piccolo reassures him nothing difficult, stating that the initial phase will be survival training. He intends to leave Gohan alone in the wilderness for 6 months before delving into combat training, deeming it necessary to see what he's capable of. Gohan panics, fearing solitude, but Piccolo informs him that bloodthirsty beasts will be his companions, emphasizing that this experience will toughen him both physically and mentally. As he flies off, leaving a scared Gohan crying in fear.
Oh, and then he just becomes full-blown deadbeat. All right, cool. Well, I was pouting about my joke not working. But yeah, then he goes full-blown deadbeat. Now, but all shit aside, I mean, hey, when you're dealing with a marshmallow like Gohan, because he ain't go easy at this point. When you're dealing with a softy like Gohan, yeah, the boy needs to toughen up. He needs to develop what I call independency, demureness, if you will. So, Piccolo gave Gohan a little taste of natural selection. This is where I actually fuck with it. Hey, of all the crimes Piccolo committed in terms of being a good dad, bad dad, Buddy needed natural selection. You either gonna adapt or you gonna die. Gohan, ball up.
Contemplating the change in Piccolo's demeanor and heart, and Mr. Popo acknowledges that the old Demon King Piccolo wouldn't have trained Son Goku's son, no matter the circumstance. Kami then reveals that after Piccolo killed Raditz, his soul went to the afterlife, which poses an anomaly, as those killed by the Demon Tribe usually cannot move on, as their souls remain trapped, drifting between heaven and earth. Kami deduces that this fact proves Piccolo is changed from the previous Demon King, but speculates that perhaps Piccolo realizes he and Kami may die when the Saiyans arrive in 1 year. Kami goes on to state that he and Piccolo's life are one and the same, and asserts that his counterpart may be trying to leave behind a legacy, even if it involves Son Goku's son. Mr. Popo brings up the Dragon Balls, and Kami indicates that their next use will be their final one. Meanwhile,
I ain't gonna lie. Kind of just forgot that Kami had this premonition that he's gonna fucking die. I'll admit it. So, hey, gang. Sometimes, you know, when I'm rewatching the Saiyan saga, I'm like eating. You know, I'm chilling. Like gang. I've seen the saga a million times. So like certain shit skims off. It's actually fun to see that yet again.
Alone in the
completely forgot that he
Gohan
wanted to.
faces his fears,
Fuck English art.
and feeling trapped.
I completely forgot that he thought he was going to die. God damn it.
Suddenly, a large dinosaur appears, causing Gohan to run away screaming, begging for anyone to help him. Gohan trips and narrowly avoids being eaten as he unknowingly uses his powers to leap high above the dinosaur onto a nearby mountain.
Damn.
At the top, confused on how he got there, Gohan spends the day crying until nightfall.
Gohan, why the fuck you jump so high though? You're like, you would think that you would like in your moment of rage jump up and kick the thing. This nigga just said
continues to sob, believing he's going to die. However, spotting a few apples, he considers himself lucky, but wonders how they got there, as there are no trees nearby. Regardless, Gohan eagerly consumes them, only to find them sour. Dissatisfied, Gohan longs for a decent meal, angering Piccolo, who observes from a distance, responsible for placing the apples in front of the boy. As Gohan falls asleep, Piccolo asserts that this will be the last time he'll help him, and says that if he can't survive on his own after this, he was wrong about him and his power. Meanwhile, Goku continues his journey along Snake Way, complaining about his hunger. Under the full moon's glow, Gohan rests atop the mountain, while Piccolo under the what? Marvels at the unusually bright night. Curiosity leads him to gaze at the full moon for the first time, and suddenly, Gohan goes silent, his heart pounding louder as his gaze intensifies. Transformed into the Great Ape, Gohan, too large for the mountain, tumbles to the ground.
Yo, Piccolo just kills him.
Resolves to eliminate.
God.
Gohan reverts to his normal.
Anyway, Piccolo blew up the moon.
Realizes the importance of their tails and their transformations. Deciding to remove Gohan's tail in an attempt to prevent this from happening again,
just
Piccolo
fuck the tail,
to
huh?
help Gohan one last time, crafting a sword and an outfit. At Kame House, Bulma, in her bathrobe, has spent the night working with Raditz's eye device, finally achieving a beeping response. She jumps up excited, ready to share the news with everyone, but witnesses Master Roshi, Krillin, and the turtle sleeping. In response, she uses a machine gun to wake them up.
You didn't even miss. You put holes in these. Okay, Roshi deserved it, but like Krillin, really?
For sleeping while she worked. Testing the device's functionality, Bulma first measures Master Roshi's battle power and reads 139. Krillin steps up next, eager to hear what his battle power is, and learns he has a rating of 206, surpassing Master Roshi.
Canonically, Krillin is stronger. Y'all still saying Roshi pulls those dubs out? Still saying Roshi with the or Yoshi with the Mafuba? Or just other tech. Y'all got Roshi winning those? Y'all got Roshi winning those? Or y'all think Kriller got those? He get nephew one more lesson. Roshi got a deeper bag. Roshi beating that ass. Super Roshi was in the No, Super Roshi is crazy. I'd probably say they probably would get a dub to Krill, but it'd be close. It'd be close, Krillin. I wouldn't have that fat ass smile on your face.
Learns he has a rating of 206, surpassing Master Roshi. Bulma states that the device can find powerful people all over the world and detects powerful forces at varying distances. A 250 is revealed to be Tien, and 177 is revealed to be Yamcha.
Man, so Tien's supposed to stomp all these niggas, and Yamcha's supposed to... See, Yamcha the type of nigga to lose to Roshi still. I think Krillin and Tien got it. I think Roshi would beat Yamcha. Yamcha, I'm sorry, gang, you're cooked.
Suddenly, Yajirobe appears, delivering a message from Korin that he's aware of the situation with the Saiyans and wants Yamcha, Tien, Krillin, Chaozu, and even Yajirobe to meet him at once. Krillin wonders why, and Yajirobe explains that Kami will be training them for the next 6 months. Soon after, another air car approaches, and the group is surprised to see Chi-Chi aboard with the Ox King. After a hesitant pause, Master Roshi reveals that Gohan was taken by the Demon King Piccolo. The Ox King Gohan wonders where Goku was during all of this, and
Well,
Master Roshi reveals that Goku is dead, leading Chi-Chi to faint. 6 months pass by, and Yamcha
Look at my boy. look at my boy. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. Y'all think it's a meme? I'm telling you it's reality. Mr. Popo actually is the strongest. That's 1. 2. Look at this little shit over here. Yo,
this nigga Chaozu shit.
Gohan, having survived and grown stronger, impresses Piccolo with his progress.
okay, so let's talk about it. I would have liked to seen at least one change prior to it. Look, minor criticism, favorite arc in Dragon Ball history. By the way, yes, this is my favorite arc in Dragon Ball history. But if I could change a couple of things. One, I wanted to see Gohan's like first stand-up moment in the nature shit. We kind of just see him pass out, and then next time he's just like, I'm eating berries, and cut a dinosaur in half. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? Just like, and I know I get a bad rep from the One Piece community because they think I just don't like backstories and pacing or anything like that. No. I just think sometimes they're feeding you bullshit. There's a healthy medium between, like, but yet there's a such thing as fast pacing, One Piece fans. And this was a case of, okay, I feel like you rushed it a little bit. Maybe just like one episode or half the episode, half a page-ish. I don't know all the terms for the manga shits, but just a little bit more slides of just like, yo, go on, getting there. He's moving on up. You feel me? That's all I would have asked for, but it's not nothing that ruins the arc. It's kind of just something that I wish happened.
The dinosaur from earlier reappears, but Gohan
panels. Yeah, I couldn't think of the fucking word.
Showcasing his enhanced abilities. As the dinosaur lies incapacitated, Gohan skillfully cuts a slice of meat from the
see what I'm saying?
tail,
Like, this is the next time we see this nigga. And I don't think I said anything hot. I don't think I said a hot take. If anything, a lot of the Dragon Ball hot takes are, especially on this community, I wish we could have seen more of this and that and this and that. We had a whole backstory arc on this channel. Subscribe and follow that playlist for more because, my God, I'm not making this up. But, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, of all the backstories here, I just wish we had seen more from this guy because we just jumped to this guy. There's a giant gap between Gohan when the Saiyans pull up, this guy, and then the tot that passed out as a great ape. I just wish we seen a little bit more. That's about it.
Ki and roast the meat with his sword, earning Piccolo's acknowledgement from a distance. Their next phase of training begins as Gohan launches a kick at Piccolo, but Piccolo effortlessly blocks it with his hand. Undeterred, Gohan attempts a punch, but Piccolo dodges and counterattacks with a kick from behind, telling Gohan not to lose sight of his target. Gohan admits he couldn't see Piccolo's moves, and Piccolo advises him to feel where his opponent is rather than look. Gohan brushes off the dust and complains, prompting Piccolo to zap him with eye lasers, exclaiming if he has time to complain, he has time to react. As Goku leaps from the road and reaches the Kai's planet, he notices a small house and assumes this is the place, but is abruptly pulled onto the planet's surface, experiencing its heavy gravity.
Remember when 10 times gravity used to mean something to me, man? 10 times gravity used to be that shit. It used to be like, whoa!
Goku struggles to stand. He suddenly sees a monkey who he assumes is King Kai. Goku greets him and the monkey walks around chanting, so the Saiyan assumes this must be part of the rigorous training. As Goku attempts to mimic the monkey's strange movements, an unfamiliar figure in a fancy outfit intervenes as an awkward silence falls between them. Goku inquires who this person is, and he jokingly introduces himself as King Kai with the monkey named Bubbles. The Kai reverts back to his previous joke, but Goku is unaware of what he means. King Kai takes another crack at telling a joke for Goku to laugh at, but Goku still doesn't understand, prompting—
Hello? Nobody's answering the phone. What? King Kai, bro. Jesus Christ.
The Kai wonders why Goku is on his planet, and Goku inquires about martial arts training. However, the Kai insists that he could never train someone who doesn't understand comedy, prompting Goku to fake laugh so they could get started. King Kai tells the Saiyan to try attacking him so he can gauge his strength, but Goku states he can barely move. The Kai then reveals the planet's intense gravity, making Goku's body 10 times heavier than on Earth. He tells Goku to jump as high as he can, and as Goku continues struggling with the gravity, King Kai anticipates an entertaining training session. The Kai announces the commencement of training and inquires about son Goku's intended duration. Goku, uncertain of the time spent on Snake Way, reveals his urgency due to the imminent arrival of the two Saiyans on Earth. King Kai, demonstrating his ability to determine the Saiyans' arrival time, states it should take 158 days for them to arrive, but assures Goku that the period is sufficient, as training on his planet is equivalent to thousands of years on Earth. Acknowledging the Saiyans' formidable strength and stating that their power is even stronger than his own, King Kai suggests that surpassing him is crucial for Goku's success. The training begins as the Kai tells Goku to chase and catch bubbles in order to overcome the planet.
Yeah, if you can catch one of them, you're good with me in speed.
Gravity. Goku takes off, but struggles to move, prompting him to remove his weighted clothing to increase his speed. As Goku draws
the hidden
closer
racism of Dragon Ball.
The monkey speeds
I'm
up,
calling it out.
Goku in astonishment. As the Saiyan questions his ability to catch bubbles, King Kai tells him to go home, but Goku wonders if he can get something to eat to restore his energy. After eating a large portion of the Kai's food, Goku gets back to training, but not before King Kai tells him to put his weighted clothing back on to make his pursuit of bubbles more effective. Goku asserts that he won't stand a chance with his weighted clothing on, but the Kai lets him in on his secret, stating that the world the Saiyans are from had about the same amount of gravity as the planet they're standing on. King Kai goes on to say that the Saiyans are born with an innate ability to fight, which makes them incredibly deadly, but Goku asserts that he's a Saiyan too, prompting confusion from King Kai.
This is the first time that Goku ever says, I'm a Saiyan, with a fucking smile on his face. In fact, he would go on to like start frowning at Saiyans and thinking they're bad people. But at this moment, that nigga said, I'm a Saiyan too. Shit. Goku, you need to smile more when you say you're a Saiyan. I like this. Be who you are, man.
As night falls on Earth, Gohan, battered and bruised, gets acknowledgement from Piccolo as he states he's not such a crybaby anymore. Gohan then questions Piccolo on his relationship with his father, and Piccolo reveals that
you know what? Go Easy fans, I know y'all thought this. I did too. Why my man Go Easy lose the sword, bro? I feel like that would, yo, my man Go Easy, if he had the sword, can you imagine all the like Trunks fans just splitting in half still liking Trunks, but then the other half just being Go Easy stand? Oh Lord, he'd have the most toxic community by a mile if he doesn't already. Yo, why my man go drop the sword, bruh?
Fight isn't over, and after dealing with the Saiyans, Goku
could have cut off and tell your damn self. Fuck Joby.
Positive remarks about Piccolo, saying he's not as bad as he used to be after his previous iteration died, but Piccolo dismisses it in anger and demands Gohan to sleep. 40 days later, Goku achieves the milestone of catching bubbles, impressing King Kai.
40 days.
The Kai then excitedly anticipates that with 118 days left to train, Goku may be able to master the Kaioken, a move that he himself hasn't been able to perfect. Meanwhile, at Kami's lookout, the remaining Z fighters are deemed to have surpassed Kami, and with the future now in their hands, are instructed to set off to continue refining their
who surpassed Kami? I believe Yamcha surpassed Kami. I believe Tien surpassed Kami. Hell, I'm certain Krillin probably already did surpass Kami. Let alone Tien, because Tien's stronger. Yajirobe maybe has surpassed Kami.
The Saiyan space pods continue their journey toward Earth as everyone persists in their training.
Goku learned a new move.
With his hands raised, charges energy for a technique, and King Kai challenges him to track the super speed of a massive brick he throws.
Okay, you just go fucking brick at him. Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Super speed and amps it up more, and Goku skillfully launches his blast and detonates the brick with ease. Impressed, King Kai marvels at Goku's ability to learn
Goku's like building level now. Congratulations. Who the fuck cares?
Technique known as the Spirit Bomb in such a short amount of time. The Kai then goes on to explain the nature of the Spirit Bomb, stating that it allows you to borrow energy from all surrounding life, concentrate it into a single point, and release it at will. He says that with the Earth being larger than his own planet, Goku could draw a tremendous amount of power from it, enough to even destroy it if he's not careful. Goku prepares to depart, and King Kai mends his clothes. Goku, pleased to retain the turtle mark, jokes about the Kai's outfit, unaware of the Kai's logo that's now placed on his back. On Earth, Shenron emerges,
He just put,
offering one wish.
fuck Goku on the back.
Roshi then wishes for Goku's revival, and Shenron easily grants it. Saiyan space pods crash into a city, making their storming entrance.
Shit.
A gathering of onlookers surrounds the two craters in the middle of the street, puzzled about the recent events. The emergence of a figure, smaller of the two Saiyans, induces panic amongst the crowd. The larger Saiyan suggests giving the onlookers a friendly greeting as he merely raises an arm, obliterating the entire city as Tien and Shao
That nigga said, this Earth? Yeah. What the fuck?
to witness the resulting explosion.
Why?
Aftermath. The area is decimated, sparing only the Saiyans and their space pods.
Why the f did you do that?
Acknowledging his excessive approach, the larger Saiyan, now known as Nappa, is scolded by the smaller Saiyan, Vegeta, for potentially hindering their ability to sell the planet. Vegeta corrects Nappa about the Dragon Balls and emphasizes their first objective, gathering information from the one who killed Raditz. Frustrated by Nappa's actions and the likelihood of his explosion destroying the Dragon Balls they came for, Vegeta mentions their plan to search for the person with the highest battle power on the planet. He believes this individual will be either Raditz's killer or Kakarot's son. Despite Nappa's observation,
That's a safe
individuals with
parlay.
battle powers exceeding 1,000, Vegeta asserts they're no match for them. Vegeta quickly identifies the two highest power readings and decides to investigate. Piccolo and Gohan, the latter now wearing an outfit resembling Piccolo's, await the approaching threat. They notice people coming from all directions, and Krillin appears as Vegeta and Nappa arrive. Krillin is astonished by their overwhelming energy, and as the two land, Vegeta questions if the group have been eagerly awaiting their arrival. Piccolo confronts Vegeta and Nappa, demanding to know their intention. Nappa questions whether Piccolo is something called a Namekian, and Vegeta states it would make sense given he defeated Raditz. At the same time, Piccolo remains confused, while Krillin and Gohan
So now that's
inquire if he's
twice.
really some sort of alien.
So now that's twice the Saiyans just touch down and tell someone what they truly are in life versus what they think they are. This guy thinks that he's a demon slug guy, and to a degree that's not inaccurate. But like, nah, you're a Namek. What?
Vegeta suspects Nappa deems them too weak to pose a threat. Vegeta, however, instructs Nappa to remove his eye device, now known as a Scouter, acknowledging the group's ability to manipulate their battle powers at will. Nappa complies, criticizing Raditz for relying too much on the Scouter's readings. This prompts disbelief from Piccolo and Krillin, as he called Raditz a weakling and reminisces on how it took the combined efforts of Goku and Piccolo to just barely take him down. Vegeta then orders Nappa to plant the 6 Cybermen that they have. Monsters sprout instantly. Suddenly, Tien and Chaozu arrive, as does Yamcha.
Yeah, Tien arrived.
And
Yamcha arrived.
Tien notes the presence of more opponents on the battlefield. Tien volunteers to face the first Cyberman, much to the enjoyment of Nappa, who assumes the Earthling will be dealt with quickly. As the Cyberman charges at him, Tien effortlessly repels it and charges in. The Cyberman retaliates by splitting its head open and spraying a corrosive.
I look down for literally 0.2 seconds, check my phone, I look up and the goddamn Cyberman is, I don't even want to know, I don't know what he's doing.
Manages to evade the attack, and Krillin and Piccolo narrowly avoid the corrosive substance. Tien counterattacks, delivering a swift elbow to the Cyberman's face, and it plummets to the ground. Nappa is taken aback as Krillin and Chaozu cheer on Tien, but Vegeta finds the situation promising and declares they might get some form of entertainment after all. The Cyberman struggles to move as Tien stands over it menacingly. Nappa mentions that the Cybermen have battle powers over 1,200, equal to Raditz, and Vegeta points out that Tien surpassed that. Yamcha and the Cybermen exchange punches, with the Cybermen flying to a nearby mountain. Pursuing it, Yamcha is met with a sudden attack, but dodges it.
Dodge it, please! Oh god! He tried to kill him that fucking early! Oh!
The Cybermen crashing to the ground. Yamcha lands, confidently declaring his intent to face the remaining 4 Cybermen alone. However, the Cyberman unexpectedly revives, latches onto Yamcha, and self-destructs, creating a huge explosion, much to the surprise of the other Z fighters. As the smoke dissipates, Krillin
Oh dear!
Krillin rushes to Yamcha's lifeless body, declaring him dead. Overwhelmed with anger, Krillin charges up, unleashing a two-handed blast and directs it at Vegeta and Nappa, fueled by a desire for
Yeah, fuck them
blast
both.
catches the attention of the Saiyans, and the Z-Fighters move out of the way to avoid being hit. The Cybermen attempt to escape, but swiftly, Krillin alters the blast trajectory into the air, causing it to fragment into 6 smaller blasts, aiming down at the 4 remaining Cybermen, Vegeta and Nappa. 3 Cybermen are obliterated, and the 4th is nearly hit, with Vegeta and Nappa also taking the brunt of the attack. As the smoke dissipates, cheers erupt from the onlookers, and Krillin notes that he missed one of the targets. Suddenly, the surviving Cyberman leaps from the remaining smoke and targets Gohan, but Piccolo
Dick
intervenes,
move.
grabbing its arm, delivering a powerful punch to its stomach, tossing it into the air, and finishing it off with a mouth blast that disintegrates it. Gohan expresses gratitude, but Piccolo dismisses it, clarifying that his actions were merely a warm-up for the impending battle, not a rescue mission. Soon after, emerging unharmed from the dust, Vegeta, alongside Nappa, asserts that if a
I
spectacular
mean, come on
fight
now,
is what the
Z-Fighters.
heroes desire,
Y'all thought fucking Krillin GG the Saiyans like that? Come on, dog.
as Nappa powers up, causing the earth to shake, Chaozu informs Tien that his
Oh my God, he's shaking the manga too.
against Nappa. As the Saiyan's energy surges, the tension builds as Nappa prepares to strike, leaving everyone in shock. The ground continues to tremble.
I
as Nappa
just start shaking the whole
intensifies
time
his power,
too.
and he charges
Fuck
toward
it.
Tien. Tien attempts to block the incoming
I was
punch
just
with his
about to
arm,
join.
but Nappa forcefully punches it off with a single
Hey, no, I'm laughing at this shit because I fucking love Nappa. I think that Team 4-Star, if anything, has led to Nappa being a downplayed actual version of the character. The actual version of the character, he's not as funny, not at all, not even close. Maybe not as memorable, not at all, not even close. I can understand these things. But what I think that people downplay about Nappa is like, this fight is so fucking crazy. It's like the entire time as episode goes by, you start to realize that, yo, the short one's the scary one. He's just been laid back the entire time. So you know he was going to be a dog, and then he turned out to be one of the greatest characters in fiction. But greatest second place characters in fiction. But on some serious shit, troll aside, Nappa is just a fucking menace on the battlefield. I mean, this is like his 3rd, 4th swing. He fucking punched Tien's arm off. For my original Dragon Ball fans,
That ain't some slight
so it's like, yo, and then the things that he does later on, Nappa was a fucking menace, bro. I fucking love Nappa.
strike, eliciting a scream of pain from Tien. As Nappa prepares to land the final blow, Tien swiftly takes flight to avoid being killed. While
Hit him with a
airborne, he
Rasengan.
readies an attack against Nappa, but in an
You know the
instant,
shadow
Nappa
clone
ascends
technique, so there's no
beside
excuse
Tien
that
and
you can't
kicks
do
him
like
forcefully
the,
back
you
to the
know.
ground. Witnessing this, Chaozu panics and struggling to rise, Tien fights through his injuries as Nappa acknowledges his persistence. Krillin rushes in to assist despite Piccolo's objections, and noticing the Earthling running in to interfere, Nappa gestures with his hand, creating a massive explosion that sends Krillin flying backward, thwarting his plans. When the
You got
smoke
cooked.
clears, it's revealed that Nappa's created a hole so deep in the ground that even Piccolo couldn't see the bottom of it. In the
Oh,
ensuing
fuck.
chaos, Krillin panics as Chaozu is nowhere in sight. Fearing he'd been
Who lost their gym badge? Why is there a wild Mr. Mime running around the battlefield?
caught in the blast, Vegeta suddenly alerts Nappa
These
to
things
check
can't
behind
even
him
be
as
level 20.
Chaozu
Did you not
comes
beat
flying.
Misty yet?
Chaozu clings to Nappa's back, bids Tien a farewell, begging him not to die.
Worst
Realizing the
goodbye
impending
speech in
sacrifice,
Dragon Ball
Tien yells
history.
for his companion
Why?
to stop.
Because I don't give a about Chaozu.
But Chaozu elicits a bright flash of light and self-destructs on Nappa as Tien and the remaining Z-Fighters watch in awe. Tien, consumed by rage, screams out for the loss of his best friend, while Piccolo acknowledges Chaozu's bravery, noting his sacrificial move was an excellent strategy. However, when the smoke
Take out his opponent.
clears, Nappa remains virtually
thought Chaozu got a
unscathed.
kill?
Recognizing Nappa's attack patterns, Piccolo discreetly informs Krillin and Goku Gohan of the opportune moment to strike. Vegeta, having listened in, approves of the plan, asserting that a brief lapse of attention could lead to missing a chance. Piccolo, however, warns Vegeta that he won't be laughing once son Goku arrives. Puzzled, Vegeta questions Goku's identity as Nappa descends toward Tien. Piccolo and Krillin swiftly react, launching a coordinated assault.
Let's
Piccolo's
go.
punch propels Nappa toward Krillin, who pounds him down. Piccolo urgently instructs Gohan to unleash a blast, but Gohan hesitates, leaving Krillin and Piccolo to execute the attack themselves. However, their efforts prove futile as Nappa regains his bearings and evades the attack. He states that the group almost had him, but now all they've done is sped up their own deaths. It's a powerful tri-beam attack, much to Nappa's surprise as he's engulfed in it, surprising everyone on the battlefield.
Yeah,
Nappa emerges from the attack, sustaining minimal damage.
That was strong.
He's failed as he drops to the ground dead. Vegeta,
Yeah, because you're friends with Chaozu.
ridicules the fallen warrior, while Krillin desperately cries out for Goku, wondering where he is. Piccolo contemplates the seeming invincibility of Nappa, while Krillin is dismayed by the loss of all his friends. Urgently, Krillin implores Goku to hasten his arrival,
I'm
leading
finished!
Vegeta to question questioning whether this son Goku is Kakarot. Vegeta questions why Krillin keeps shouting for him, and Krillin asserts that's indeed who he is. Despite Vegeta's skepticism, stating that Kakarot being the Earthling's last hope is laughable at best, Krillin passionately
Remember you said that.
declares Goku's enhanced strength, saying
Remember
he's
that
not
shit.
the same man as before.
Remember that.
Although Nappa dismisses the notion, assuming Kakarot to be scared, Gohan unwaveringly believes in his father's arrival. Piccolo rushes in from behind to grab Nappa's tail and yells to Gohan to attack.
Okay.
However, Gohan's subsequent move is thwarted as Nappa elbows Piccolo, much to everyone's shock. Piccolo loses consciousness, and Vegeta scoffs at the group's belief that they wouldn't have trained their tails by now for scenarios such as these.
Damn.
Nappa taunts the trio, saying how even their planet's best couldn't stand up to a single blow. He then turns his attention to Gohan, standing directly in front of him, insisting that being part Saiyan, the boy needs to provide him with some entertainment. With a forceful kick, Nappa propels Gohan into the air and then bats him into the air. Nappa tells Gohan not to die on him just yet, and despite coughing up blood, Gohan manages to rise to his feet just as Nappa advances toward him. However, Krillin
First fight, by the way.
leaping into
Good shit,
deliver a
Krill.
powerful kick to Nappa's face, followed by a punch,
Good shit,
sending him
Krill.
flying into the distance. Krillin pursues Nappa, who regains composure and heads back towards Krillin. As Nappa throws a punch, Krillin
Good shit, Krill.
with backflips to evade the attacks, catching Vegeta's attention, who notes his moves aren't half bad. Nappa rushes toward Krillin again, and seizing the opportunity, Krillin raises his right hand, concentrating his energy to form a sizable disc.
Send this nigga to the gulag, Krill.
His palm, announcing the Destructo Disc. He propels the disc toward Nappa, who initially stands his ground, poised to take on the attack. However, Vegeta urgently tells Nappa to dodge as the disc narrowly misses, and the attack slices through a mountain like a saw blade, leaving a—
Damn, Vegeta, why you snitch? What the fuck? Damn. Krillin with a low-key one. Like, I mean, we've all seen this scene. We all knew that, but like rewatching it, damn, I'm just like, wow. Krillin low-key would have killed Nappa in a one-on-one fight, no interference. He would have caught that nigga lacking. Damn.
a noticeable cut on Nappa's
He'd have caught his ass lacking.
Infuriated at the minor injury inflicted, Nappa retaliates with a blast aimed at Krillin. Although Krillin manages to evade the direct hit, he succumbs to the shockwave. Just as Nappa prepares to deliver the final blow, Piccolo intervenes, blasting Nappa in the back and leaving a distinct burn mark as Krillin crashes to the ground. Nappa, surprised by Piccolo being awake, is met by Vegeta's laughter, assuming the Earthlings may be too much for him. Piccolo states that the Earth is not to be underestimated, and suddenly, Piccolo senses an extraordinary power, as does Gohan, prompting confusion from Nappa. Piccolo then declares that Son Goku is headed their way. Piccolo shouts that it's undeniably Son Goku, sparking excitement in Gohan about his father's imminent arrival. Nappa inquires about Kakarot's whereabouts, prompting Vegeta to pick up his scouter once more and investigate. Meanwhile, Goku continues
I'm about to say, imagine Vegeta's like, oh, so imagine Vegeta's like, oh, so y'all just fucking lying today, huh? Like he he just never checked the scouter, but I forgot he has a scouter with him. So fuck, never mind.
His eyes widen with realization. Nappa wonders if what the Earthlings are saying is true, and Vegeta informs him that he's not sure if it's Kakarot, but whoever it is will arrive in 4 minutes and has a battle power that exceeds 5,000. Nappa expresses his shock, and Vegeta speculates that if the others could manipulate their power rating so drastically, Kakarot likely possesses the same capability, meaning that 5,000 may only be the starting point of his power. With urgency, Vegeta commands Nappa to kill Piccolo and Gohan, exclaiming that with this new power approaching, they may prove to be an issue if they team up with
Pussy.
Nappa raises the question about the Dragon Balls, and Vegeta speculates that on the Namekians' home world, planet Namek, they might even have more potent Dragon Balls. Believing in the legend due to Kakarot's resurrection, Vegeta asserts that the priority is to eliminate the current threats. Gohan, alarmed, urges Piccolo to flee, expressing his determination to stall Nappa until Goku arrives. He emphasizes the consequence of Piccolo's death, leading to Kami's demise and the Dragon Balls being lost. However, Piccolo dismisses Gohan's belief in his ability to hold off Nappa alone, and Krillin finds himself unable to move. Offended,
that's crazy. Krillin didn't even get tagged. It was just like literal waves just cooked him. Like he dodged midair, but it was like GG to the nervous system. That's tough, bruh.
Idea of a kid holding him off, Nappa charges toward Gohan, and Piccolo rushes in to save him. To his surprise,
go easy, get mad.
Get mad.
Yeah. Look at you now, nigga. Look at you now. You asked for my Saiyan blood? Well, all right. It's gonna be bloodline rules. Uncle Nappa, your face has been kicked through stone. Bitch ass nigga.
And despite emerging from the debris battered, Nappa quickly recovers, furious, and states it's time to end things.
Does the panel have red aura around it?
And launches an explosive blast directly at Gohan. Unable to escape in time, Gohan finds himself in imminent danger, but Piccolo intervenes, positioning himself in front of Gohan and taking the devastating blast.
Did you have to pose like that? You could have blocked.
Nappa believes the boy to be dead, but is taken aback when he discovers that the attack hit Piccolo instead. The battered Piccolo weakly advises Gohan to escape and then collapses to the ground. Panicked, Gohan questions why Piccolo saved him, to which Piccolo simply repeats his plea for Gohan to run. Tearfully, Gohan implores Piccolo not to die as his dad will be there soon, and Nappa mocks Piccolo for facing an early demise. Meanwhile, Goku continues his swift journey on Nimbus. He senses a diminishing ki and realizes that someone is dying.
Two people are actually.
Kami is fading away and notes that Goku didn't make it in time. Piccolo chuckles at the irony of the great demon king Piccolo sacrificing himself to protect a child, acknowledging that Gohan and his father must have rubbed off on him. Piccolo says that Gohan is the only person who ever treated him with respect and thanks him for the time they spent together for the last few months.
But it's never a right time to say goodbye.
Kami bids farewell to Mr. Popo.
But I gotta make the best first move, because if I don't, you're gonna start hating me. Because I really don't feel the way I once felt about you. Girl, it's not you, it's me. Gotta figure out what I need.
And Vegeta, monitoring his scouter, is astonished by Gohan's battle power of 2,800. Gohan directs his Masenko at Nappa, but Nappa deflects it with relative
Oh my
ease,
god, duh. This is the I'm talking about. This nigga Nappa just killed your mans. You had the rage boost attack. That's usually the part in anime where someone gets a couple of punches in, even if it's only for 10 seconds. This nigga Nappa, yeah, get that shit out of here. Dog, this nigga's a problem.
Nappa notes the destructive force of Gohan's attack.
It's a
Vegeta
problem.
notes the sharp decline in Gohan's battle power. Gohan apologizes to Piccolo for being unable to avenge him and notes his lack of strength to even escape. As Nappa approaches Gohan for the final blow, he attempts to crush Gohan with his foot, excited to see Kakarot's face when he finds his son smashed to a pulp.
Oh my god.
As the Saiyan smashes down, Gohan mysteriously disappears from beneath Nappa's foot, reappearing floating on the flying Nimbus nearby. Both confusion and tension builds as Vegeta gazes skyward, and as the warrior touches down, everyone recognizes Goku's long-awaited arrival.
My glorious king!
Gohan Gohan and Krillin express genuine joy, while Vegeta sarcastically suggests Goku's arrived to spout some nonsense about defeating them. Goku approaches Piccolo's lifeless body past Nappa, confirming his
we ain't
death
gotta talk
as
to them
Gohan
fuck niggas right
acknowledges
now.
the
What's up with these
Namekian
niggas?
sacrifice for him. Observing Tien and Yamcha's lifeless bodies as well, Goku grows angry, and Nappa taunts the Saiyans' friends, going on to state the demise of Chaozu as well, who'd blown himself up, leaving no remains. Additionally, Goku points out that Kami has also met his end, as Vegeta notes his rising battle power. Goku walks in Nappa's direction, assumed to be eager to fight, and as the Saiyan throws a punch at Goku, he suddenly vanishes behind him and moves toward Krillin. This surprises Nappa as well as Vegeta, who notes Kakarot's speed. Goku shares half of the last Senzu bean with both Krillin and Gohan, and the two are restored to full strength. Goku commends Krillin's noticeable increase in power, but Krillin states it wasn't enough to handle the Saiyans. Goku acknowledges the same from Gohan, and the boy attributes his teachings to Piccolo, but mourns the death of his friend. Krillin then states that reviving their friends with the Dragon Balls are—
Real quick, just want to test something, son. Go back in there and fight Nappa for a little bit. Just want to see something. just real quick, just want to see something. Just go back in there. How long? Just 5 minutes. Oh, you didn't die?
no longer an option due to Kami's demise, and proposes avenging
JK's, I know.
However,
he
Goku
couldn't do it
he'll handle the
regardless.
Saiyans alone, and tells Krillin and Gohan to keep their distance. Despite their protests, Goku's anger intensifies, prompting Krillin to hold Gohan back and let Goku take things from here. Krillin thinks to himself that he's never seen Goku this angry before, and finds it best not to intervene. Confronting Nappa, Goku stands menacingly.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, we have twice. When you died, he was pissed, and that Red Ribbon Army shit, hey, he may have not been as angry, but there gotta be some technicality for what he did to them niggas at that army base. That shit was brutal.
As the Saiyan threatens to kill him, Goku then vows to make Nappa and Vegeta pay as he begins powering up.
Oh my god, hello?
Seismic activity and launching rocks into the air. Surprisingly, Vegeta's scouter registers an increasing power of 7,000 and 8,000 before Goku abruptly stops. Panicked, Nappa inquires about Kakarot's current battle power, prompting Vegeta to reveal that it's over 8,000. Nappa yells in astonishment, and Goku—
Auraless. Gee, you want to add more aura to that? It's over 8,000.
Who states he likely won't need
care
to
about
use the
facts.
Kaioken,
Where's the
Vegeta
aura?
perplexed. Asserting that there's no way
The
he can
fuck?
be defeated, Nappa charges at Goku, and in a swift motion, Goku appears behind
Ha!
him, delivering a forceful kick
Countered.
that sends Nappa face first into the ground. As Gohan and Krillin sit in amazement, Nappa wonders how Goku managed to get behind him.
Well,
Nappa
it's called
seethes with
walking
anger
around you.
As Goku confidently asserts he's not as strong as he thought. Observing from a safe distance, Krillin and Gohan ponder this unexpected turn of events, while Vegeta recognizes the difference in Kakarot's battle power compared to his battle with Raditz. Nappa inquires if Goku
Called being
is saying
built
he's
different,
nothing but
buddy.
talk, and the
Glorious
Saiyan
King shit, you wouldn't
confirms.
understand.
Determined to prove Goku wrong, though, Nappa powers up and charges at him. However, Goku effortlessly evades every punch and kick, and as Nappa delivers another attack, Goku disappears,
See
creating
now, while I do think the story of Dragon Ball is underrated, there's probably somebody out here who says,
Guys, when I looked at these manga panels, yeah, Ultra Instinct was hinted to even in the
someone probably did it.
Nappa delivers another
Someone
attack.
out there
Goku
probably did it.
disappears, creating a considerable distance between them. Krillin and Gohan struggle to follow Goku's rapid movements, leaving Vegeta astonished at Kakarot's remarkable increase in
Yeah,
strength. With
he's
swift
kind of
movements, Goku
him.
rushes toward Nappa, moving fast enough to stand on his head. Nappa attempts to crush him with his hands
you good,
overhead,
bro.
but Goku reappears in front of him,
Now you're
delivering
wide
a
open.
powerful
That's
punch
tech.
to his stomach and declaring that attack for Chaozu. Goku ducks Nappa's
Never mind, you lost aura. That was for Chaozu. You could. That one should have been for Piccolo.
retaliatory kick and lands another punch which sends Nappa flying, declaring
that one. Okay, Yamcha, yeah, that's a Yamcha level.
As Nappa stops himself from crashing into a nearby mountain, he grows angry and hurls an explosive blast at Goku. Unfazed, Goku stands still and neutralizes it with a shout, shocking Nappa and Vegeta as he soars into the air and declares his next attack for Tien as he knocks Nappa back down.
The first one should have been Piccolo, that was Yamcha, that one could be Tien.
Sending after him, Goku declares his next attack for Piccolo and delivers a force.
Yeah, that's Chaozu.
Crashes into a mountain.
That's just a roundhouse kick. That's Chaozu.
Infuriated, Nappa asserts his status as an elite warrior, denouncing Kakarot as a low-class warrior, and states that he won't be made a fool of by someone.
Well, that's classist.
Excited by Goku's strength, Krillin and Gohan watch. Suddenly, Vegeta intervenes, instructing Nappa to calm down and think clearly, as Kakarot isn't an unbeatable opponent. Nappa heeds the advice.
Oh shit! You know what? I've always talked about this. And I was excited for this part of the Saiyan Saga reading. Yes, I'm a boring guy sometimes. Because I want to see how this looks again. Because I remember this quote, I remember the scenes, but I want to see what's illustrated here from this moment on. Because I do vividly remember Vegeta saying, yo, gang, calm down. Like, he ain't that guy now. We would find out from many arcs and chapters that he is that guy. But in this moment, Vegeta's telling him, yo, just calm down and keep a level head. And then it's kind of like pseudo implied that while Nappa would still definitely lose before you guys even think otherwise, that like he's way more comparable than the pub stomp that we've seen thus far.
Expressing gratitude, while Vegeta, privately thinking on Nappa's foolishness, asserts he may have to step in the way things are going. Nappa, noting that Kakarot got him angry before, notes that he'll show him what he's really made of. Goku, expressing eagerness, confirms that this is the fight he desired, but Nappa dismisses it as a bluff. Vegeta, however, perceives that Kakarot isn't just talking tough, but has the confidence to back it up.
Yeah, when Goku knows he's stronger than you, you're done.
And flicks his hand upward, causing the ground beneath Goku to erupt, similar to his destructive rampage in East City. Goku skillfully evades the explosion by flying out of harm's way, but Nappa quickly detects him and gives chase. A punch from Nappa is met with a dodge and a counter kick from Goku, leading to a brief exchange of blows. Impressed, Goku remarks that Nappa has improved significantly, provoking laughter from the Saiyan, who threatens to conclude the battle with his next move. Nappa then unleashes a massive mouth blast.
I almost yelled mustard for that one, but nah.
Range deflects it with a Kamehameha just before impact. A resulting explosion ensues, surprising Vegeta, who's taken aback by Goku's swift and precise defense. As Goku recovers unscathed, Nappa, bewildered, can't believe Goku brushed aside his best technique, prompting Goku to acknowledge Nappa as a formidable opponent. Suddenly, Vegeta intervenes, declaring that Nappa is unable to finish the job and forcing him to step in to handle the situation.
Yeah, so like after that exchange, again, it's obvious Goku would win, but it's like much better displays their type shit. That's kind of what I was getting at too. So cool.
Krillin and Gohan, intrigued by Vegeta's confidence, ponder the power that even the formidable Nappa fears. Disgruntled and ashamed, Nappa warns Goku that he'll soon regret crossing them, as Vegeta, a genius fighter named after the planet Vegeta, will be facing him soon. Nappa descends.
Who the fuck cares about that weak ass planet? We on EARLLY.
Just run away as he targets Krillin and Gohan, much to Goku's shock. In a sudden move,
why are you surprised by this?
Down toward the two as Goku yells he won't make it in time. In response, the Saiyan unleashes a resounding cry of Kaioken as he accelerates, crashing into the back of Nappa with intense force. This act surprises Vegeta as Goku intercepts the Saiyan before he hits the ground, catches him, and holds him above his head.
Dramatic finish! Or plus 9 million.
Yo, I love this Goku guy, man.
Next to Krillin and Gohan, Goku throws Nappa's incapacitated body in front of Vegeta, announcing his inability to continue the fight and implores Vegeta to take his friend and depart from Earth. Puzzled by Goku's sudden burst of speed and power, Vegeta reflects, wondering what just happened. As Nappa groans in pain, Vegeta remains in disbelief, and Krillin questions Goku about the technique he just used, suspecting he learned it from King Kai. Goku confirms and elaborates that it's the Kaioken, a technique that enables enables him to control all of the ki in his body, amplifying it instantly. Goku cautions that there are drawbacks to using the technique incorrectly. He recalls King Kai's warning in a flashback, stating that any mistake in controlling the Kaioken could break down the body with a maximum multiplier of 2, exceeding which could impose a severe strain. Meanwhile, an injured Nappa pleads with Vegeta for assistance.
Now, you knew, of all characters in this goddamn manga, that Son Goku would be the one to go past too. We don't know why you said that.
Vegeta callously takes Nappa's hand, smirks, and hurls him into the air. Nappa frantically questions Vegeta's motives, and Vegeta tells him he has no use for a paralyzed Saiyan. Vegeta then powers up as he declares death to Nappa as he launches a blast at him, scaring the Saiyan, who dies in the resulting massive explosion. He pats Gohan on the head, suggesting they go fishing after all is said and done. Goku then lands, proposing to Vegeta that they finish their battle someplace else. The two soar off, leaving Gohan and Krillin behind, and eventually reach a rocky desert with numerous formations, where Vegeta chuckles,
Hey, there ain't no other way to say this.
It's about to go down.
Kakarot has chosen for his grave. Vegeta taunts Kakarot, expressing he should feel honored as a low-class warrior like him gets to tangle with the super elite. He explains the Saiyan process where a newborn's fighting ability determines their fate, sending those with inferior potential to planets lacking threatening inhabitants, and states that Goku was one of those unlucky few. Goku, appreciative, acknowledges that the Earth is his home and asserts that even a low-class warrior can surpass an elite if he puts his mind to it. Vegeta, however, dismisses Goku's notion, deeming it a humorous joke, and vows to show him a wall he'll never be able to overcome with training alone. The Saiyans
That's you? That's you? Fuck no!
assume fighting stances, and the battlefield goes quiet as the two stare each other
Yeah, stop
down.
this yapping.
Goku
Yeah,
makes the first move and
let's go.
charges at Vegeta. Punches are exchanged, and Goku
this
attempts
Vegeta,
to
this little
kick
nigga can
Vegeta,
fight though,
but
I ain't gonna lie.
Vegeta skillfully evades Goku's kick with backflips. Goku pursues him, and converging once more, Vegeta delivers an elbow
this little
to
nigga can
Goku's
fight.
face,
Alright,
and
good
Goku
shit, good shit, good shit,
regains
good shit, good
control
shit.
and ascends into the air. From behind, Vegeta swings at Goku, who deftly dodges. A sequence of kicks and evasions follows as the two soar through the air, exchanging blows. Amidst the battle, Vegeta taunts Goku, wondering if he can do better than this. Goku is kicked in the stomach and manages to dodge a kick that follows, as Vegeta states Kakarot displayed more power when he fought Nappa and demands to see it, as he forcefully
Well, we holding back
drives
right now,
Goku towards
because you ain't
the
stronger than
ground. Goku,
Nappa,
however,
weak ass
regains
nigga,
control and
short ass nigga, fucking pipsqueak. I thought you was weaker than fucking Nappa with your bitch ass.
Vegeta joins him on another rock, leaving Goku to privately acknowledge that Vegeta isn't even taking the fight seriously yet, and has already surpassed his speed and technique. Determined, Goku declares he'll show Vegeta the power he wants to see, as he ignites the Kaioken and launches a shockwave attack.
Oh
Vegeta
shit, he still
evades by
dodged
flying
it.
upwards, but Goku pursues him, managing to land a punch to his face. Goku continues the assault, delivering more hits and a final kick that sends
that's all
Vegeta
you got,
flying into
Vegeta?
the distance. As Goku gives chase, Vegeta recovers, accelerates, and retaliates.
Oh
with a
shit,
powerful
it
kick.
wasn't.
The two touch down, and despite Goku's awe at Vegeta's strength, he silently admits he's getting excited. As Goku stands smiling, Vegeta wonders if he's
I'll skip over that. Gogo, you're saying showing.
given a hope, or if he somehow has more power waiting to be unveiled. Goku, however, visibly thrilled by the challenge, revels in the confrontation, likely fueled by the battle-hungry Saiyan blood flowing within him. In response,
And it
Vegeta
starts
assumes
to
Goku's
cook.
hit his limit, and
The battle of nature versus nurture. The battle that's literally bloodline rules.
similar to a typhoon. The Saiyan's power continues to
But long
swell,
story
and
less
he
long as
suddenly
he's
lets out a
yelling,
powerful scream as the sky reverts to normal, and the rock formation surrounding him crumbles. Declares to Kakarot that the battle is over, and charges toward him without hesitation. Mid-air, Vegeta smashes Goku with a headbutt, followed by an elbow to the stomach, sending Goku hurtling toward the ground. Goku manages to save himself, only for Vegeta to kick him from behind, redirecting him toward a rock formation. Swiftly, Goku lands atop the rocks, spotting Vegeta hovering in the air above. Vegeta launches a blast toward Goku, and in response, Goku initiates his Kaioken time 2 as he
You gotta get out of there.
The
Good shit.
The resulting explosion having been where he stood before.
Fight looks
Vegeta
fun in the
launches
manga
another
as well,
blast at
chat.
Goku,
You love to
who,
see
with
it.
little time to react, narrowly dodges it, losing a significant portion of his shirt. Landing,
Damn.
Goku curses Vegeta's formidable speed
You
and
made him 0.25% stronger.
power, realizing that even a Kaioken times 2 fell short. Determined, Goku discards the remnants of his shirt.
He realized
stating
he
the
got more
intention to
power and took
elevate
his
the
entire shirt
technique
off.
to a Kaioken.
Goku going shirtless is Kaioken times 2. So really when he's about to yell Kaioken times 3, it's Kaioken times 6. He's a main character that took his shirt off. That's at least twice the strength right there.
Times 3. Nearby, Yajirobe watches cautiously from behind a rock formation, acknowledging both Goku and Vegeta's extraordinary abilities. Contemplating the potential strain of a Kaioken times 3 on his body, Goku is spurred on by Vegeta's taunts, urging him to make a move. Goku, at the same time, thinks to himself that he won't have a choice but to push the Kaioken further, lest he be defeated by Vegeta. As Vegeta boasts about being the strongest Saiyan, even among the most elite of their race.
Okay. Remember that.
Yajirobe remains
Remember
hidden,
these
wondering if he should
quotes.
leave while he has
Strongest
the chance.
Saiyan, remember that.
Vegeta is surprised as he witnesses
Oh my
Goku
God,
power
Goku.
up,
Okay,
yelling
you
for
seriously
his
been
body
hitting
not
the
to
gym,
fail
dude.
on the
Yeah.
battlefield. Goku gains control of the times 3
Cams
Kaioken,
off, nigga.
causing Vegeta to react with alarm.
Yeah,
With a
yeah.
glimmer in
Oh,
his
you looking
eyes,
scared.
Goku
Oh, you looking scared now, Vegeta. Oh, you looking
punches Vegeta,
scared.
delivering a powerful punch that propels him through the air. Goku descends beneath the falling Vegeta, launching a direct upward assault. In a sharp
Vegeta, you a
turn,
fucking
Goku
front runner.
swiftly evades Vegeta's
That's what I've
attempt to
noticed. You're a
counter
front
with
runner.
blast and initiates a series of agile maneuvers. Vegeta attempts to throw a blast at Goku from afar, but the Saiyan manages to avoid it and appear behind Vegeta, delivering a forceful kick to his face that sends him crashing into the rocks below. Immediately,
Nah,
Vegeta
you ain't
emerges
yelling no
from the
mustard.
rubble
You're
irate,
yelling,
but Goku gives him
yeah,
no
'cause you're
time
getting
to
your ass
recover
beat.
as he swoops in, leaps behind Vegeta,
No.
and executes a knee
Yes.
strike that sends the Saiyan flying. Vegeta manages to land on his feet
No.
and retaliate with a rapid charge toward Goku.
No.
But Goku effortlessly
No.
dodges Vegeta's punch and counters with a forceful gut punch, leaving Vegeta reeling and coughing up blood.
Bitch.
Goku, now powered down from the Kaioken, stands out of breath as Vegeta steps back, angrily acknowledging that Kakarot's power level has exceeded his own. As Goku thinks to himself that he'll need to end the battle quickly to avoid succumbing to exhaustion, Yajirobe entertains the thought that Goku might emerge victorious in this intense confrontation.
Hell yeah.
Vegeta, a super elite warrior, grapples with the disbelief that he, the supposed greatest warrior in the universe, could be defeated by a low-class commoner. Goku,
Fuck
reflecting
no.
on the intense pain coursing through his entire body, recognizes
Also, shout out Carthu because lines like that, you know, being the greatest warrior in the universe, all that other Japanese shit Vegeta would do. Yeah, it is very weird that, like, if he was supposed to know who Frieza is all along. So, yeah, it's pretty fucking weird.
the toll of pushing himself with the Kaioken.
Like, who the fuck? You just lying?
Observing blood on his glove.
I mean, I
after
guess they wouldn't be
swiping
able to
his
prove
hand
it if they're
across his
dead.
mouth,
But
Vegeta
yeah,
becomes
yeah, you're bleeding,
enraged
Gara. Yeah. Yeah. So go back in your little sand coffin and fly the fuck off Earth, bitch ass nigga.
the notion that someone like Goku could draw out his blood. Fueled by anger, Vegeta threatens to blow the Earth into 1,000,000 pieces and ascends rapidly into the sky. Fully powered
you're gonna
up,
pull a
Vegeta
Chaozu
readies
on
a
Earth?
devastating blast
Do it.
aimed directly at the Earth, exclaiming that Kakarot can dodge if he wants, but the planet will suffer for it. In response, Goku opts to counter with a triple
nobody
Kaioken
running.
Kamehameha and readies himself for the confrontation. Both Saiyans power up their blasts further, Vegeta exclaiming that Kakarot will never be able to stop his gallant gun.
It's
As Vegeta
big!
unleashes his
It's
attack,
all
Goku screams
big!
out, firing his Kamehameha upward. The two formidable attacks approach each other rapidly and collide midway, both aiming to win. Vegeta,
Dragon Ball is a great anime, man.
shocked that Kakarot's blast is similar to his Gallic gun,
I'm over here
continues
trolling the
exerting his
entire
energy
time,
while
but this
Goku
is
does the
just-
same. The intense
It's
struggle
great to be
continues,
back,
but
man.
Goku, determined to prevail, declares a Kaioken times 4 and the Kamehameha
Up the ante on that
intensifies
fuck nigga.
significantly. This overwhelming burst of energy overpowers the Gallic gun and propels Vegeta away into the sky, much to his own shock.
Dramatic
Exhausted,
finish!
Goku powers down, gasping for breath in the aftermath. Visibly exhausted, Goku is approached by Yajirobe, who expresses relief that the battle is over. Yajirobe congratulates Goku on defeating Vegeta, patting him on the back, but
Damn.
Goku screams out in pain, confusing him. When questioned what's wrong, Yajirobe learns that Goku put too much strain on his body. Goku then warns Yajirobe Yajirobe to run while he can, stating that Vegeta is still alive, and asserting that if a Kamehameha were all it took to take him down, he wouldn't have had trouble defeating him in the first place. Wishes Goku good luck and takes off. Despite the ongoing Kamehameha propelling Vegeta skyward, he eventually breaks free as the beam continues on. Enraged at being overpowered by Kakarot, Vegeta briefly loses composure, wondering how Kakarot's power could be higher than his, as he's a Saiyan elite, the strongest in the galaxy.
You're a prince, he's a king.
Vegeta smirks,
it's not that complicated.
Transforming into a great ape to increase his strength dramatically.
They're gonna turn into a great Bubbles.
He despises the idea of doing so just to defeat Kakarot. However, in his search for the full moon to trigger the transformation, Vegeta realizes it's gone and investigates. On King Kai's planet, the Kai watches Vegeta, thinking to himself that the moon is gone now, thanks to Piccolo's intervention in the past. The Kai goes on to say though, that even without his great ape transformation, Vegeta is formidable, and with Goku at his limit, things aren't looking too good. Vegeta remains in the sky, puzzled about the missing moon, and deduces Kakarot took it out before their fight got started. Angered, Vegeta devises another plan, stating his power level may drop a bit, but the look on Kakarot's face will be more than enough to make up for it, as he soars back.
Bro looked for hours before doing this.
In front of Goku, as Goku thinks to himself that his only chance of winning will be to finish Vegeta with the Spirit Bomb.
Should have been prepping that the whole time, by the way.
Calls Goku out for blasting the moon out of the sky in an attempt to outsmart him, but Goku sits in confusion. Vegeta then begins to explain why the Saiyans transform at the sight of a full moon. He says that when sunlight is bounced back from the moon, it contains what Saiyans call Blutz waves. When the moon is full, these Blutz waves exceed 17 million Zenos, which is a unit used to measure waves of celestial light. Vegeta goes on to state that when 17 million Zenos of Blutz waves are absorbed through the Saiyan eyes through gazing at the moon, their tail reacts, triggering their transformation. The Earth's moon may have been destroyed, but unfortunately for Goku, Vegeta reveals that there are very few Saiyans, including himself, that are capable of creating an artificial moon to reach the required amount of Zenos to trigger their great ape transformations. Vegeta
so you have to go
Goku's
to like chemistry class to be
wonders
a
what
bucket.
The Saiyan is planning, as his power level dropped after creating a strange ball of light. Vegeta then tosses said ball of light into the air and commands it to burst open and mix with the Earth's oxygen. A bright flash of light ensues, and when it's over, Goku notices the artificial moon in the sky. Vegeta exclaims that Kakarot will regret having lost his tail and begins his transformation into a great somewhere further
the subtle plot lines of if he didn't reject his Saiyan heritage, Saiyan nature, that he would be able to be a great ape, and again probably still lose to Vegeta, but can make it a much closer, cleaner fight, let alone if he had just been embracing his Saiyan heritage the entire time, found out more about these things, Japanese, he may have come back a stronger version of himself. Hence why he should not just be Goku from Earth, but a Saiyan raised on Earth. I love this saga!
Krillin and Gohan approach Kame House, but
I
they
love
notice
it
the
here.
distant glow of the artificial moon, wondering what it is. Suddenly, the two sense an immense key not belonging to Goku and assume.
And then Gohan just having that
Gohan decides to go back,
feeling,
realizing that his father is in serious danger.
This is the most realistic shit. Sometimes in life, bro, you can't really explain some shit. You just know, let me call this person real quick. Or, yeah, I'm gonna leave. Why are you leaving, bro? I don't know. I'm just, something's off. Everybody has that. Shout out my boy Young Money Go Easy for getting his first clutch bucket.
If he doesn't help. Krillin insists they're no match for Vegeta, and Gohan concurs, but says he's going anyway. As the boy flies off, Krillin decides to join him. Meanwhile, Goku is horrified at the sight of
my god, okay, it's not just like a werewolf thing. You're like fucking
Vegeta,
big as shit.
In this form, taunts Goku, going on to state that the power Saiyans gain in their great ape form is 10 times greater than before.
Okay, Kaioken times 11.
Aware of the transformation, recalls his grandpa Gohan warning him about the great ape monster and the danger it poses during a full moon. He also
that's like how Naruto fans view Rock Lee, bro. Oh, really? Okay, bet. Just open the 8th gate, bro. Like his fucking legs wouldn't snap the second he said that shit at the tuning exams. But in this case, the equivalent of that, Naruto fans, Rock Lee fans, is like if Goku heard that and said, okay, bet, Kaioken times 13. Like, nigga, what do you think happened? See, Goku would sit there and immediately tear his ACL and die. Like, oh god.
Preventing his tail from regrowing. With all
you would
this in
think
mind,
that I didn't have to explain that, but you do. My god.
Gohan all those years ago and wreaked havoc on the Tenkaichi
Look at
Budokai was
Yajirobe.
him. Goku then apologizes to his grandfather, stating that when he dies, he'll visit him in the afterlife to apologize personally. From a distance, Yajirobe is astonished at the monstrous form, recognizing the Saiyan's attire and correctly assumes it to be Vegeta transformed. Goku resolves to show Vegeta the power of the Spirit Bomb and is suddenly bombarded as the Saiyan strikes down at Goku. Goku narrowly evades, but is kicked towards the ground. As Vegeta charges in laughing, Goku attempts a Kaioken and flies skyward, but Vegeta effortlessly swats him away with his tail. Vegeta charges in again, and mid-air, Goku contemplates his limited options, realizing there's insufficient time to charge a Spirit Bomb.
Get in the bag, get in the bag, get in the bag, Goku.
Even in his Great Ape form. He says not even a 5 times Kaioken would work, and states he needs just 10 seconds to focus his energy.
Okay, Kaioken time 6.
An idea, deciding to borrow one of Tien's techniques. Employing the solar flare, he blinds Vegeta, providing an
Hey man, y'all say he stole it. I say it's
Still in the bag.
opportunity to fly over to the rock formations in the distance. Believing he's far enough away, Goku pleads with the Earthlings and all living things for a bit of their energy, while Vegeta grows furious in his temporarily sightless state. Goku persistently gathers energy for the Spirit Bomb, noting that Vegeta's eyesight is gradually returning. Despite being unable to see Goku, Vegeta senses him in the distance, infuriated. As life energy begins to gather for Goku, Vegeta suddenly spots him. Realizing he's been discovered, Goku believes he has a bit more time before Vegeta reaches him, and at the same time, the energy collection for the Spirit Bomb is completed. However, as Goku attempts to launch the attack at Vegeta, the Saiyan releases a massive mouth blast, causing a colossal explosion and obliterating the rock formation Goku stood on. Yajirobe is blown away, and as the dust settles, Gohan and Krillin continue flying back toward the battlefield. Unprepared for such an attack, Goku sits among the rubble, noting how Vegeta caught him off guard completely. Rising to his feet, he then states that his efforts for the Spirit Bomb have gone to waste as Vegeta lands in front of him. Vegeta mocks Kakarot, noting that he's hit his limit, and Goku, barely able to move, says he doesn't have a chance of defeating Vegeta anymore as he used up nearly all his energy creating the Spirit Bomb.
It's fair to say this is when Vegeta fans name the record thing. I will always say the conclusion of the arc be damned. I will give y'all Saiyan Saga because anything that's about to happen is just a straight up jumping. Vegeta was stronger here. Vegeta was the stronger man here. Well played, the better man. We weren't even familiar with his game. We had nothing on the scouting report. This kid came through. This short twerp came in and got some buckets. Now, everything after this point, hell nah, never again. Do you understand me? He will never be stronger than my glorious king. Ever. By the end of the arc, fuck no. I ain't a liar. Unlike a lot of you Vegeta fans that say 3-0, I ain't a fucking liar. I'm not taking no Mick-ass wins.
Vegeta approaches, ready to step on Goku, but Goku narrowly avoids it. Goku tries getting away, but Vegeta swiftly swats
that nigga
Goku
overpowered,
into a
bro.
rock formation, leaving him unable to move.
Bro.
Accidentally crush his heart. Goku, in pain, tries to catch his breath.
Accidentally crush your heart, but tell you that you're about to do it? That doesn't make sense.
And discourages him from coming back.
See, this is why you don't lose to a nigga like Vegeta, bro. You just Vegeta, one of them niggas you don't want to lose into a game at all, bro. Because what kind of shit is this? This time I'll accidentally crush your heart, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, there's some friends, and I know we all relate to this. There's some niggas in this world you can't lose a single game to, whether it's because they ass and you know if you lose, you're going to be the bid for losing to the sorry nigga, or he just talks way too much shit and the shit talk not even funny. So it's just like a nigga talking shit, but it's not good shit talk, and it's just so fucking annoying you can't lose to that guy. Vegeta is one of those people. 100%. And sometimes Vegeta be cooking too, but he's still one of them people where you just know he gonna talk shit and it's gonna piss you off. You can't lose to a nigga like Vegeta, bro.
Lying in the dirt, believes it's the end, noting that Vegeta completely beat him and finds it frustrating that he won't be able to challenge him again as he's about to die. Vegeta moves in to impale Goku with one of his fingers, but Goku surprises him by firing a one-handed blast into Vegeta's right eye as the Saiyan screams in pain. Laying back down, Goku tells Vegeta to consider that a farewell present and states that he doesn't even have enough strength left to blow his nose, as he tells the Saiyan to do as he pleases.
Bitch ass.
Feeling and angered by the damage done to his face, Vegeta, bleeding from his eye, grabs Goku for his audacity and starts squeezing him, intent
Oh
to
my
crush
God.
him like a grape. Vegeta maintains his grip on Goku, and Yajirobe, surprisingly still present, observes helplessly, realizing there's nothing he can do. As Vegeta intensifies the pressure to Goku's body, Yajirobe is distressed by the agonizing screams emanating from Goku. Krillin and Gohan approach the battlefield, noticing the strange ball of light again, and wonders what it could be. When they spot Goku and Vegeta below, Krillin urgently instructs Gohan to get down and find a place to hide. Recognizing that Vegeta has transformed into a Great Ape, Krillin panics, and Yajirobe notices that the two have arrived. Vegeta continues his assault on Goku, stating that every bone in his body is broken. But suddenly, Yajirobe intervenes, swiftly severing Vegeta's tail with his sword. His transformation then disappears as the Saiyan drops a bloodied Goku to the ground and reverts to his normal state. Krillin expresses joy over Yajirobe's intervention, while the latter remains
This nigga Vegeta's still standing though.
Gohan, still bewildered, is unaware of what transpired, and Vegeta, infuriated, vows to kill them all and charges toward Gohan. Krillin tells the boy to run away, but Vegeta lands in front of Gohan
he's just standing over
stating
you.
that he'll start the killing with him. Vegeta delivers a powerful gut punch to Gohan that sends the young Saiyan reeling. As Vegeta prepares for another assault, mocking Gohan as Saiyan hybrids are supposed to be strong, Krillin rushes in, but Vegeta, anticipating the move, turns around and delivers a devastating
Krillin,
kick to
you
Krillin's
suck
face,
at stealth checks, dog. What's going on?
knocking him into a nearby rock formation as Yajirobe watches anxiously. Turning back to Gohan, Vegeta instructs him to rise and make their fight more entertaining. Grasping Gohan by the shirt, Vegeta belittles him, headbutting him forcefully and remarking on the presence of red blood, even in trash. Deciding to be somewhat merciful, Vegeta throws Gohan next to Goku, saying at the very least they should die together. Goku, unable to move and limited on options, implores Gohan to fight on his behalf. At the same time, Vegeta notices that Kakarot's gained consciousness again. Gohan, feeling overwhelmed, believes Vegeta is too strong, and Vegeta, expressing his intent to kill everyone, notes the order he'll do in it. First he'll kill Goku, then Gohan, then Krillin, and lastly, the tail-severing Yajirobe, who grows scared in realizing that Vegeta knows he's there. Encouraging Gohan, Goku insists that even if his son can't win, he can at least stall Vegeta, allowing Krillin an opportunity to finish him off. Krillin slowly
Gohan, lock in.
Gohan continues to lack confidence in his own strength. Goku, however, grows irritated, urging his son to remember Piccolo's teachings. Conversation is interrupted though, as Vegeta used to torture him, launching a barrage of kicks. Gohan executes a jump kick, sending
Gohan's gonna beat the shit out of Vegeta because he's a fraud. Good shit. Oh, okay, never mind.
Gohan's face. Meanwhile, Goku calls out to Krillin to come closer, and Krillin weakly does so as Vegeta and Gohan continue to exchange blows. Krillin wonders why Goku didn't tell Gohan to run away, but rather than answering, Goku expresses his desire to transfer the spirit bomb he collected from Earth to Krillin. Gohan and Vegeta continue their intense battle. Vegeta smashes Gohan down, sending him to the ground as Krillin grapples with the newfound power. Goku tells Krillin not to let it overwhelm him and states that he's
wrong OST. If Justin, see, y'all lucky Justin didn't make these videos instead of me, because man, I'd have went full-blown Naruto OST and started trolling. I'd have been like
1,000 birds.
Hey,
go ahead and show him a new move, Krillin. Oh, never mind.
Energy, much to Goku's relief. At the same time, as Gohan stands injured, Vegeta rushes in, swiftly attacking the boy with an elbow, prompting Goku to request
the manga fight of Goku. The manga fight of Gohan Vegeta looks better than the one in the anime.
Gohan,
I say that.
Marvels at Vegeta's strength, while Krillin hops atop a tall
because in the anime it's just Gohan shooting Masenkos and Vegeta dodging over and over and over again.
Charging in once more, Vegeta commends Gohan's efforts, but states that he's hit his limit. Gohan leaps into the air to gain some distance, but Vegeta launches a blast that the boy barely manages to dodge. Gohan retaliates with his own blast, but Vegeta effortlessly evades.
Yeah, see, the anime just does that like 15 times.
The battle from above, struggles to launch the spirit bomb due to Vegeta's swift movements. However, a telepathic message from King Kai advises Krillin to sense the evil energy in Vegeta
God interference.
in order to aim the attack accordingly. accordingly. Krillin, confused on who's speaking,
You're picking
is greeted
favorites,
by
King Kai.
who tells him the fate of the Earth rests in his hands. As Vegeta approaches Gohan, once again stating his status as a super elite warrior, Krillin finally begins to understand the nature of the Spirit Bomb as he readies the attack. At the same time, Vegeta unleashes a barrage of blasts toward Gohan, who narrowly evades the explosions. Krillin attempts to focus in feeling out Vegeta's evil energy, and as Gohan is smashed into a nearby rock formation, Goku thinks to himself for Krillin to hurry up. Meanwhile,
Yeah, please.
Yajirobe notices Krillin
His son's gonna die, Krillin.
The explosions toward Gohan stop, and the boy lies on the ground as Vegeta rushes in once more, preparing for the final blow. At the same time,
You
Krillin
lied.
finally sends
You said Goku was first. So spin the block and try to kill Goku, liar.
Vegeta's energy, but is met with yelling from Yajirobe, telling him to hurry up, which catches Vegeta's attention. Noting
Come
how
on.
stupid Yajirobe is,
Bro hit a buzzer beater at halftime.
at Vegeta, but the Saiyan manages to
And
leap
then
over
decked
it at
the shot in the
last minute.
fourth.
As
Like,
panic
my
ensues
God.
amongst the onlookers,
Krillin,
King
this
Kai
not even
notes
your
that it's
fault,
all
bruh.
over as the attack hurtles toward Gohan. Goku, however, telepathically instructs Gohan to deflect the attack, noting that as long as he doesn't have any evil energy in him, it will bounce away. Gohan then
But Goku in Super,
They actually have an explanation for that too, which is kind of and it's a pretty good one as well. Yeah, you know, like this spirit bomb was targeted towards evil energy. Nobody here has evil energy, so the only nigga it would go to is bam Vegeta. But in this case, because Gohan doesn't have it, he's able to deflect it. It actually was, you know, explained. So fair enough. I was gonna troll it, but I feel like a lot of people don't know that. So yeah, there's that. Have fun with that.
extends his hands, redirecting the Spirit Bomb as it hurtles back toward Vegeta. The Spirit Bomb lands a direct hit, and the ensuing explosion engulfs Vegeta,
Oh my
propelling
God.
him high into the air. With
Well, I
Vegeta
mean,
seemingly defeated, a collective sense of relief
it stretched
and celebration
Vegeta's
washes
neck
over
out,
everyone.
so.
Krillin and Gohan approach Goku, engaging in conversation, only to be interrupted by Vegeta's sudden descent from the sky.
Oh
Landing
my
not far
God.
from the group, Vegeta's remarkably intact appearance surprises Gohan, but Krillin notes it's just his body. Approaching Vegeta, Krillin notes that he was really quite a monster, but contemplates the idea of giving him a proper grade. Vegeta, however,
shit.
unexpectedly awakens, asserting that the
Oh my God, yo.
Someone put him down!
grave will be for them. This shocks Krillin, Gohan, Yajirobe, and even Goku. Rising to his feet, Vegeta acknowledges the group have certainly did a number on him and states that for a moment, even he thought he was done for. As King Kai sits in shock on his planet, Vegeta threatens to exact revenge as he backhands Krillin, sending him flying. As Krillin attempts to compose himself, Vegeta declares his intent to obliterate the entire planet. Vegeta advances, expressing his disdain for the perceived indignity the group have inflicted on his pride. Abruptly, the Saiyan declares they dropped dead already as he halts and releases a massive shockwave, triggering a colossal explosion that sends everyone flying. As the dust from the explosion begins to settle, Vegeta stands atop a giant crater resulting from his attack. As the Saiyan looks around to see if the work is done, he notices Krillin, Goku, and Gohan
Look at
still
Goku trying to hit the
alive, stating
Yamcha.
his attack was pathetic as they're still clinging to life. Vegeta, nearing unconsciousness but resolute, decides to finish up on Earth so he can get some rest. To his
Now
surprise,
this is where, like, this is why I still say, despite all the yap I was doing about their hypothetical fight, that I still pick Vegeta. Vegeta is a fucking tank. A thing that gets glossed over is after he yells
Mustard!
Vegeta is literally like one tap. Like, you know, think Goku with the heart virus. Vegeta is literally clinging on to consciousness. I mean, you can just look at him and tell he's pretty fucked up. But like, look at like the dots in his dialogue. Look at his fucking face. Like the nigga is barely moving right now, and he's like, yeah, I gotta kill these niggas and get the fuck out of here.
Return of the young
And he's
Saiyan.
still
Krillin, at the
able
same
to do some of the
time,
shit that
notes
he's gonna
Goku's
do.
tail used to grow back in his youth as well. Spotting his still active artificial moon in the sky, Vegeta prepares to sever Gohan's tail. However, an unforeseen development occurs behind him. Yajirobe charges at Vegeta, screaming aloud, and slashes his sword down the
Okay,
Saiyan's back,
Yajirobe.
penetrating his
2-1.
armor. Yajirobe lands,
2-1,
and Vegeta
2-1,
topples as the
2-1. You made a halftime buzzer beater, then you sold us like fuck in the third, but you you came through right before the 2-minute warning in the fourth. Good shit.
Gohan rises to his feet in laughter, congratulating himself for accomplishing such a feat and exclaiming
Stab him
that
again, stab him
Vegeta,
again,
a
stab him
Saiyan,
again,
was
stab him
done
again,
in by
stab him,
Yajirobe.
stab him,
However,
stab him.
to Yajirobe's shock, Vegeta slowly rises once more. Yajirobe attempts to slice Vegeta again, but the Saiyan dodges, staring menacingly at the Earthling before him. Yajirobe then drops his sword and attempts to reconcile, claiming it was just a joke and offers for he and Vegeta to be friends. In response, Vegeta kicks Yajirobe away, refusing to give him
It sounds like that's a
time
yes.
to recover as he delivers a devastating punch to his face that
Damn.
propels him into a cluster of rocks. Amidst the chaos, Goku urgently directs Gohan's attention to the luminous sphere in the sky, and the young Saiyan does so, having fallen off the rock he was lying on. Vegeta races to intervene, aiming
Goku
to finish
is so
Gohan
fucking
off,
toxic.
Yet it proves futile as Gohan has initiated his transformation.
GG's.
As Gohan undergoes his change, Vegeta attempts to thwart the process, realizing
GG's.
the impending danger. Krillin observes Goku's daring gamble to rely on the Great Ape and expresses concern. Vegeta recalls that in his rush, he forgot that targeting the tail would stop the transformation process. He then attempts to rip Gohan's tail off of him, but is interrupted
barely
when the
oh
Great
my
Ape
God, he's
transformation
bashing
nears
his head in.
completion and delivers a powerful smash to Vegeta's head. As Gohan rises, his transformation now complete, he lets out a mighty roar, prompting panic from Vegeta as
The second
Krillin
time you've
reflects
done
on
this,
Goku's
Gohan.
Great Ape from the past and wonders if Gohan will completely lose control. In the midst of Gohan demolishing
Well, them
nearby rock
hybrids are built
formations,
different
Krillin
now,
is
ain't
caught
it?
under some of the rubble, fearing he's gotten his answer. Gohan then lifts a giant boulder, continuing his rampage, but Krillin shouts, urging Gohan to retaliate against the Saiyan. Gohan then jolts, hearing Krillin's words.
Yeah, that one. He just instantly steps on Goku and Krillin just goes, wrong one.
And focuses his attention on Vegeta, launching the boulder down at him as Krillin notes a bit of Gohan is still inside the Great Ape. Frustrated, Vegeta, noting that he won't last much longer, resolves to sever Gohan's tail since the artificial moon he created won't go out for at least another hour.
Oh, you're
Gohan
cooked, buddy.
ascends into the air, intent on attacking Vegeta, while Vegeta readies an attack similar to Krillin's destructive
What
disc.
the
As Gohan
hell?
descends, Vegeta propels a disc
Thief?
toward him, successfully slicing off Gohan's tail. Gohan, reverting to his normal state, falls toward
Goku's
Vegeta,
still in
who
Tien
suddenly
moves,
realizes he's
Vegeta's
about
still
to
in
be
Krillin
crushed under
moves.
the weight
They
of
in the
Great
bag,
Ape.
but you
Gohan then
niggas are
collapses
shameless. Oh,
onto
wow.
Vegeta, and both warriors crash to the ground. While
That.
Gohan lies
Dramatic
unconscious,
finish!
retrieve a remote control from his chest armor. Utilizing the remote, Vegeta calls for his ship, prompting Krillin's disbelief in his resilience.
Nah.
Simultaneously, in the remnants of East City, scientists uncover one of the 2 space pods that the Saiyans arrived in.
Relevant, but we
the
do
pod
not care
launches
right
into the
now,
sky
but
and
relevant.
takes off, leaving Vegeta in disbelief that he's being forced to run away.
Oh, wait, that's why.
Meanwhile,
Never mind.
Bulma navigates an aircraft with Master
I thought that was
Roshi,
the other
Chi-Chi, and Korin aboard. Korin provides guidance, pinpointing Goku and the others are below the light emanating by Vegeta's artificial moon. Concerned about Gohan's fate, Chi-Chi anxiously interrogates Korin, who speculates that Gohan is probably alive. Master Roshi expresses unease about the faintness of the 5 ki sensed from earlier, including the Saiyan, who Korin notes is on the brink of death. On the battlefield, Vegeta's space pod descends, landing a short distance from the Saiyan. Despite his weakened state, Vegeta crawls toward the ship. Nearby, Krillin recognizes the spaceship and says that
Get
he
him,
can't
Krill!
let Vegeta get away, as the Saiyan talks aloud,
Get him, Krill!
ashamed that he's being forced to retreat. Krillin notices and retrieves Yajirobe's
Yeah.
sword, stealthily approaching Vegeta,
So
who weakly draws closer to the ship. At the same time, King Kai, peacefully unfolding events, notes that Krillin and the others did well against the Saiyan, but quickly hits at a deeper evil within the universe. As Vegeta reaches his ship,
Demon
Krillin
Slayer
catches
Krill!
up, ready to
Slay the
strike.
demon, nigga! Slay the demon, Krill! Oh my God, you don't have to look like you're about to shake ass, though.
Vegeta notices Krillin and panics as the Earthling declares he'll be getting revenge for his fallen allies as he lifts
your guy.
Yajirobe's sword above his head and screams for Vegeta to die. However, Goku, communicating directly to Krillin telepathically, intervenes and tells him to wait. Krillin realizes the voice is coming from Goku, and battered, the Saiyan pleads with Krillin to spare Vegeta. Krillin questions the unexpected request, stating that Vegeta was the one responsible for killing their friends and needs to answer for that. He goes on to say,
I love how this entire time, especially in the anime, Vegeta keeps moving. You know, in an anime, they usually like,
Goku.
Nah. Fuck that shit, nigga. I am leaving.
That if they don't take care of this problem now, Vegeta will recover and attempt to destroy the Earth again, and Goku concurs. Krillin says that if Goku's
it almost wasn't
Vegeta
inaccurate.
to have a change of heart like Piccolo,
Mild
he's
spoiler.
wasting his time and suggests they kill him now. But Goku, resolute, tells his friend that killing Vegeta would be nothing more than a waste. Goku goes on to say that even after finishing his training with King Kai, Vegeta surpassed his strength in every way imaginable. He notes that he hadn't felt excitement like this since he battled Piccolo a few years back, and deduces that it may be his Saiyan blood driving him to test his limits.
Type
As
shit.
Vegeta continues to inch his way into his pod, Goku tells Krillin he wants to prove himself against the Saiyan, to know that he can defeat him using his own power, and pleads with Krillin one last time to let him go.
Type shit!
And that right there, beat me with his own power is the reason why I don't respect one of them weak ass dubs you Vegeta tards try to put in that bitch. Beat me with your own power, nigga. Vegeta was the stronger man today. 100%. But next time we run it back, nigga, this is with my power versus your power. Nothing more or less.
As it is to let someone like Vegeta escape, Krillin drops Yajirobe's sword, convinced to let Vegeta go. Krillin tells Goku he's earned the right to have things go his way, but makes him promise that the next time Vegeta returns to Earth, Goku will be much stronger, and he agrees.
100%.
Vegeta, now inside his ship, insults Krillin as trash and warns him to be prepared for their next encounter, as he'll slaughter them all and blast off into space. Soon after, Krillin retrieves the unconscious Gohan, and Yajirobe, injured, criticizes Krillin for not finishing off Vegeta. Goku apologizes.
Yeah, Krillin could have just like stood in front of the door or something and just like 100% said, no, fuck you. You're listening to this speech real quick. Like force Vegeta to say something to convince him, but he was kind of just caught up.
To Krillin, who brushes it off, suggesting he may know a way to bring their friends back to life. And at the same time, Bulma and her companions arrive in their plane, preparing to land after the battle's end. A small airplane touches down, and Chi-Chi immediately rushes out, vaulting over Goku to get to Gohan. As she takes her son from Krillin's
Lord. Well, that's the end of the arc. I'm sorry, I checked my phone for 1 second, so pardon me if I was looking down. But like, that's pretty much the end of the Saiyan saga. Dramatic finish and all, but I'm glad that we caught this last tidbit, aka the very beginning of the Namek saga, I'd argue, because one of the more controversial things is this right here. Chi-Chi pulls up,
rushes out, vaulting over Goku to get to
hurdles over Goku. Look, again, we don't have kids, chat. A majority of us don't. Parents, comment below. Married parents, especially. Yeah, I get it that Chi-Chi can be very annoying. I'm not remotely mad that like she chose Gohan and Bulma chose Goku, considering that
one is literally her child, and the other one met the child yesterday.
Granted, yesterday is absurd hyperbole, but you get the idea here. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Saiyan saga. In my opinion, that's my favorite saga. I know I did my tidbits trolls with see-through shirts on and everything, but I had a good time reading this series yet again. I always have a good time reading Dragon Ball yet again. Join up the pseudo Discord so you guys can drop your Reddit memes. We're going to react to the Reddit memes drop today around 9-10 p.m. Eastern as of this recording, but obviously that'll be like days away. Anyway, Japanese. Take care and stay blessed. Follow me on all platforms, and I'll see you next time. And shout out the Saiyan Saga, because I really, really, really love this arc.